Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing tonight? Hello to my beautiful Samantha. Hello also to Stephen. Hello to TA. Hello to Juanson. Hello to my beautiful Lilith. Hello to Maria. Hello, beautiful Lex. Hello to Mizrak. Hello to Dan or Dawn. And anybody else who might be here with us. It is lovely to see you guys. We're going to start this off. I'm starting with Samantha, then I'm going to move on forward to go on CTA. And just give me one moment. I'm going to give you the following list. So just 1 second, trying to log myself in. How was everybody's day today? I'm going to say hi to Carrie because she's not here, but she's kind of here. I don't know. I know she's coming on in. So hello to our beautiful Carrie also. I also have Shar and Lexi. So, Lexi, you changed your picture, sweetie. So this is Shar and this is Lexi, and we also have our beautiful Maria. So I have Samantha, I have TA, I have Shar, Lexi, I have Maria, who is onto the list for the moment. Lovely to see all you guys tonight. Okay, so Samantha, sweetie, we're going to start on off with you, and you're going to be at 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, this is for Stephen. Okay, so the first timestamp, my love. You got an upgrade? What did you get, sweetie? What happened? What happened, Lilith? What did you get? I want to know. The chat has been changing a little bit. I know that when I see people, when you guys write things, and there's donations, it appears into like a different type of a box. Is it nice what you got? Oh, that is nice. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, well, that I like. Oh, Stephen, going okay doesn't sound good. Going okay is just kind of okay. What's going on, Stephen? What's going on, sweetie? Right away, tell me what is going on. In the meanwhile, the first timestamp is not for Samantha, but it is for Stephen. So, when you meet up with Lisa, is there going to be a spark of chemistry? I like that question. Because of the past, you don't know what love is. And can I do a love spell? I definitely can. You guys know in the following 3 days, beautiful full moon, all right? And your day is good. That is good. Well, that is nice, Lilith. I'm liking. Well deserved. Very necessary, I'm going to have to say. Okay, so what we want to know is, are we going to have that beautiful spark? Right? Here we go. So, for Stephen. Hello, Elaine. Nice to see you, love. Oh, you decide to stick with the hair color. Well, that's perfect, Stephen. You know what? You can always change your mind. If ever you change your mind at any point in time, it's really not a problem, honestly. If you're going to turn to more of a natural kind of a color, it can happen whenever. It could be in a month, it could be in 2 months, it could be in 6 months. You can do that whenever you want, sweetie. You can even transition towards it by having altering kind of little meshes put into your hair so it looks more natural as it grows on out. Not a problem. Not a problem, sweetie. Demain, alors, ok, parfait. N'oublie pas demain les chandelles bleues. Et si jamais tu n'as pas les chandelles bleues, il te reste encore 3 jours. 3 jours, ma belle. So Samantha, not Samantha, but Stephen. This is for Stephen. Sweetie. All right, what am I seeing over here? I'm seeing beginnings. I'm seeing fiery. I'm seeing 10 of Pentacles. I'm seeing a ray of light. What I actually really feel over here is that when it kind of kicks on off, there will be that beautiful spark. There will be that beautiful chemistry. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to have to say it's like having a little bit of that, I'm going to say a little bit of that love at first sight. And I would say, you know how it is, but I kind of feel like love at first sight doesn't happen all that often into one's life. So, sometimes you have some connections with some people in life where It's just okay. You meet them and you're like, oh, they could be a good partner. I don't know. We'll see with time. Other times it's just complete infatuation. Other times you know that it's just something that is emotional. And other times you just kind of feel like you've known this person forever and that they are the person that you're meant to be with. And it's like everything just kind of aligns. Everything seems to be making some sense. I'm going to say that this is going to be the case at this moment, my love. So this is good. This is positive. Will they be that beautiful chemistry? I will say yes, but it's going to be more than chemistry. It's a question of stability. It's a question of almost having known you for like an eternity before even actually meeting up with you. So will it be there? I have no doubt about it, my sweet love. And once we see you, once we hold on to you, we're not going to want to let go of you. I'm seeing some greediness over here, sweetie. So we're going to be greedy for some Steven. All right, let me go and see over here. And yes, I can definitely do that. I can definitely. All right. So to finish up Stevens, because the other one is more for Samantha, it will be it'll be my pleasure, sweetie, to do the love spell for you. I will do it if it is good with you. I would do it like tonight, but the full moon being so close on by, I feel like I'm going to wait until the full moon. I feel like it's better, ultimate beautiful power. And I can do a repeat session at the following new moon, so in 2 weeks' time. So I'll like do it into 2 separate ways. So one of them is going to be onto Friday, and the other one's going to be at the new moon. I know you were taught to fight, right, and be rough and not to show your emotions and be a man. I know, that's bad, because like nothing in that makes sense, nothing. And I know that you know it makes sense. So, I mean, there's no point explaining it. You already know everything that is wrong into what you just wrote. Honestly, I know that it's an old way of thinking. I know that it's a way that a lot of people, I'm not going to say nowadays a lot of people think that way, but I know that it was when you were young, sweetie. So I get it, my sweet love, but I don't agree with it, but I know what you lived through, and I'm sorry that you did, my sweetie. But you know what? The important thing is that it is never too late to get in touch with your emotions. It is never too late to show your vulnerability, to come closer. And I feel as though you've been actually working onto that a lot. With Samantha, within relationships, you've been working onto it. Even in here, you've been working onto it. You've been working onto your emotions, talking about things when things are bothering you. We've communicate into different kind of ways. So you're working onto it, sweetie, and that's the most important thing. It's not the hand that you're dealt when you're young. It's what you actually do with what you were dealt with that makes all the difference into your life. And this is what you're doing. This is what Samantha's doing. This is how you guys are going to bring so many beautiful positive vibes, and you're going to go and get that life that you want to have. So don't live by, what you've been told to do and the bad things that happens. You need to let go of them. That's how good things come upon, sweetie. I know it does. I know it does, love. I know, sweet one. Let me go and see over here for just 1 second. Yes, I want to give you some messages. That's what I want to do before I go and see Samantha. After Samantha is going to be TA, by the way. TA, we will be leaving a timestamp, but TA is going to be the following reading. So I want to give you some messages, sweetie. It's important. Here we go. All right, please go ahead with it, sweetie. Yes, email me, my sweet love. Depending on what it is. If it's something nice and simple, I can definitely answer it here. But if you go by an email, it'll probably be easier for both of us. I've been feeling your presence around me. No one can ever change my love for you. I want you to know that I'm protecting this connection with all I've got. Please do give me that chance. I want you to know that I have been astral projecting you, and you really are the very best person that has ever entered into my life. And that was for our beautiful friend, Stephen. I know, sweetie. I know, I know, Stephen. But it's one day at a time, right? You have to think about everything. All right, my beautiful TA. I'm still going to leave you a timestamp because if you want to come back and listen to it, TA. So, yeah, Stephen, it's a lot of work and it's not easy work and it's always a little bit repetitive. It always has to be a little bit done over again because it's hard, because it has been kind of built into you, if you will. But you're breaking down those walls, sweetie. You definitely are. Love you too, my love. You've got this, I swear. It's one day at a time. My beautiful Samantha is going to be at 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Can I do a general reading for October? Love, family, money, moving, etc. When Paul and you meet up at Gloria, yes. Is it going to be chemistry between you guys? Also on a timestamp. I've got you. Perfect. Let's go forward with it. Now we're going to go to this one over here. Oh no, Lilith. How did that happen? How did you become, you had one question, now you're ultimately confused. Ah la la, okay. So, I'll try to unconfuse you. I know you can't say that word, but it kind of sounds good, unconfused. Okay. 6 of Pentacles page over here. Beautiful news, beautiful enthusiasm, beautiful spark, beautiful discovery, vigor coming on through. Just that beautiful recognition of what we always thought we were going to be having. Victory, progress, beautiful news, a lot of beautiful rewards for your relationship altogether. I'm seeing so much giving and receiving. I'm seeing that, you know what? This is about great enthusiasm. This is about being a free spirit together, feeling as though we are comfortable, feeling as though we are meant to be, feeling as though that spark of discovery, of wanting to know even more, is going to be there. So not only are you going to have that spark of chemistry, but we're going to have that spark of, oh my God, I need more. So yes, definitely, sweetie, that will be there. Yeah, I see you do, Lilith. I see you do. Don't believe too much. Don't put too much pressure upon my back, sweetie. Let's go undo a general reading and go and see what's happening with that. So the spark, oh, definitely there, my love. I want to go over here and voila, let's go see. So, oh, it is beautiful, Samantha. I have lived through both. Sometimes you get a spark and you're like, oh my God, I just need this person. And other times you're like, I don't know, but they seem so sweet. I feel like I need to give them a chance. So you can clearly know it, clearly see it, and you will feel it, my beautiful Samantha. You will, I promise. And so will Stephen. Yes, yes, instructions. Oh my God. Where did I put instructions? Yes, 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 yes. Instructions. Here we go. I'm glad you got the blue candles, my love. So you are good. Okay. Now, and by the way, Hanson, I realized that onto my laptop, I started writing you a message a long time ago today, and I never sent it out to you. So when we're done the live, I'll click send and I'll send you the message I was going to send you. It was in regards to the video, your cover. I'm like, oh my God, I started a mail and I never finished it. So, okay, here we go. Sweetie, Samantha. Yeah, I know I emailed them to you and I know I have it too. Lilith, let me know if you still do have it. If you do, you can always send it to Juanson, but otherwise just let me know, okay? Yeah, Juanson, I was going to write you a message in regards to your cover that you sent me. It just stayed there. Like I never sent it. I know, I kid you not. I'm horrible. It's the second time I do this, Juanson. Okay, love. I'm with you, Samantha. What am I getting over here? Oh, hello, Don. Nice to see you, love. All right, so Samantha, in October, what is happening all together? I'm not going to be necessarily speaking about when you guys are going to be meeting on up. I'm just going to see the October, what's happening for the moment. So I see beautiful. I see togetherness. I see sharing. I see contact. I see between you and Stephen, everything is good and everything is perfect. I don't see any problems neither within your spouses, your partners for the moment. There's nothing happening over there that is bad. I see giving and receiving, and I see friendly, and I see loving, and I see caring, and I see like everything is really just moving into its right direction. So I feel like everybody is actually really, really happy over here and kind of excited about all the beautiful things that are coming up for you guys, because when you really, really think about it, you have a lot of things coming your way, honestly. Between the trip, between the moving, before the meeting up, between the changing of the names, between everything, the marriage, these are all exciting things, one as much as the other. There's not one that's more exciting. They're all fun. They're all about movement, and they're all just, and we don't all get there in life, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful place that you guys are moving towards. So one step at a time. The month of October is a little bit like a stepping stone to the following month, right? So it's nice, it's positive, it's strong. I'm getting over here that you guys are very, very ambitious. You're moving on forward. I mean, just absolutely fearlessly all together, sweetie. A lot of accomplishments. Financially, I'm going to say financially stable. Nothing all that much happening on through. I don't see any problems with love and family. Everything is good. So I'm going to say mostly you guys are continuing what you already have. You're moving to a stronger, more energetic kind of a place where you're just kind of ready more and more to take on to the world. To, you know, you're slowly getting ready to say goodbye to Derek, sweeties. So everything is moving exactly the way that it should be. Nothing big, nothing bad is happening into the month of October. It is stable, but in its beautiful stability, you do have a lot of progress that is happening emotionally and is happening more onto the planning for the future. So there is no stability there. There is nothing but growth and changes and I'm not going to say modifications, but moving on forward. So a lot of progression onto that side, but it's all good. It's all things that you guys have already planned for. There's nothing bad that is happening for anybody. No, I said nothing is happening with Derek, my beautiful. I said you guys are slowly, even Derek's not going to be too much of a pain in the you-know-what in October. He's going to stay the same pain in the you-know-what, but he's not going to be too much of one. He's going to be okay. You know, he's not going to be too bothersome. And I feel like more time moves on by, the closer you guys are getting to the place that you want to be to, which is moving and trip and marriage. Well, ultimately, the closer and the further you're pulling your energy actually away from Derek, which is good. Yes, I know you can't wait until you move because he caused trouble for you guys all the time, right? I don't feel like he's going to be causing all that many problems when you actually do move. Well, if you let him know in advance that you guys are going to be moving, then he might be a little bit ignorant or something of such, but nothing much more. If you guys are planning on moving secretly, then I'm going to say it's a little bit more of a stress. It's really important for you guys not to get caught because then he'll be upset and he'll call you guys all different kind of names. But other than that, I'm definitely going to have to say over here, oh, perfect, Lola. Thank you. So I'm going to scratch that off my things to do. Thank you, sweet Lilith. So other than that, I will say to you, don't worry about it. If you're moving into a sneaky way, you have to make sure that he's not around. But if it's not into a sneaky way, then I'm going to say, you know, just make sure that you have people that are there, people that are around, so he doesn't cause any problems, because nobody wants problems. But if he knows in advance, I don't think he will. You say Paul, yes. Paul and you meeting up. Yes, to change your names. Oh, no, that was already done. Okay, we are good with that. Yes. Thank you, Lola. That is my pleasure, beautiful Samantha. Let me give you some messages onto this one. And I'm going to go with the following after. TA, you are going to be coming on up, my sweet love. Messages are going to be over here. And voila. No. Voila. You make my heart skip a beat. I get so many butterflies whenever we talk. I am ready over here. I am ready to be strong, to be real with you. Sometimes I feel as though I just want to give you the whole moon, the stars, and the galaxy. I want you to know that I love you, and I never feel as though I am stuck into a place I don't want to be. This love is real, this love is true, and this love is eternal. I want you to know that I love you, and we will be together forever. You are the one that I have been looking for my whole life. My beautiful Samantha, can I do a love and a protection spell for you? And can I see any issues or problems that may arrive for Stephen and you into the future? Let me go and see. As for the love spell, no problem whatsoever, my love. So can I do a love and protection spell? That I shall do. So love and protection, absolutely, for you, for Stephen. Here we go. Alrighty. So, my sweetie, do I see any problems? Do I see anything that could be popping on up into the relationships? Maybe with Paul, may it be with Lisa, anything whatsoever. I'm seeing moving forward. I'm seeing leaving the past behind. I feel as though we have a lot of expectations. I feel as though sometimes we can be a little bit impulsive. But altogether, there's no bad news. There's no procrastination. I feel as though we're moving on forward into the very best place that we can. We don't seem to be having any worries. I feel like we are moving towards victory, towards success. There was no bad news whatsoever. I'm only seeing, and I keep seeing good news. Leaderships being triumphant. I'm seeing new connections growing stronger. I'm seeing love that is blossoming even more. I'm seeing families that are reuniting, that are uniting together. I see nothing but beauty, my sweet love. So do I see any problems or issues that are going to be arising into the future for you guys? Not at this moment, my love. It doesn't mean none are going to be happening, but at this moment, I don't see any. Your photos in the lounge room on the day and you moved. Oh, well, all right then. Okay, sweetie. So make sure that you do it on a day where he actually goes towards going to his business. He goes grocery shopping and he does all his shopping, like always, onto the exact same day, right? 1 week it's you guys, the other week it's him. Do it onto that date, my sweet love, and you will be absolutely perfect. And let me give you some more messages, sweetie. We're going to give a timestamp for TA. TA is going to be on up next, followed by Char, Lexi, and Maria. Here we go, my beautiful Samantha. All right. Something is missing when you're not around me or not speaking with me. You say I'm the best. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Love you, my beautiful Samantha, sweetie. You know, Samantha, we are all interconnected into some kind of a way. If we're here for a reason. If we have connected and we're still talking, it's for another reason too. So I'm going to say everything happens for a reason. God pretty much knows what he's doing. So I'm going to say, yes, we are lucky. But I'm lucky too, my beautiful, just as much as you are, Samantha and Stephen, my sweet loves. My beautiful Samantha. When I make plans for the future, I factor you in every single one of them. And I know that once we kiss, oh my gosh, we are never, ever, 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 ever going back. I will want so many of them forever. I want you to know that just when I look into your eyes, my heart simply leaps. I feel like I cannot rest until we are married and together forever. Sending you so much love to my beautiful Samantha and Stephen, sweeties. I'm going to go on CTA, but I'm still here reading and chit-chatting. So Samantha and Stephen, much love sent your way. Continue to move on forward. Continue to think about all the positivity. Continue to think about all the goodness and all the beautiful plans that are coming towards for you guys. My dear, beautiful TA, let me go. Just give me one moment. Yes. Okay, let's go like here. Okay, so just give me one moment. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Okay, so TA is going to be at 26 minutes. 26 minutes for TA. It is true, my beautiful Samantha love. All right, so 26 minutes for our beautiful TA. And here we go. Question number 1. Let me go and see. Okay. Here we go. And let me know, by the way, TA, if there's anything else I can do for you onto this upcoming full moon, okay? Just send me an email with what you would like, all right? Okay, sweetie, should you? I'm actually seeing over here, yeah. I'm going to put it this way, okay? Okay, I'm going to show you both sides that I'm seeing, and I'm going to let you decide. I feel as though onto one side, if you don't do what you're talking about in number 1, you don't say anything to anybody, then I feel like you're going to continue to feel like you're blocked. You're going to continue to feel as though you're a little bit stuck into a place. Almost like if justice has not been served. Let me put it that way. I know that I feel as though you feel that there should be mental clarity, that something should be said, that the truth should be out. And that is going to allow you to simply move on. So I'm going to have to say over here, entirely up to you, my sweet love. If you don't, it's not really going to change anything other than the fact that you might feel for quite some time that you should have done something. You might be feeling some remorse towards it. Other than that, I'm going to have to say the cards seem to be saying that you should. Is it a good idea? It's going to let the truth be known. It's going to bring a certain justice on in because the truth will be out. Is it necessarily going to change a lot for him into his life? I don't feel like there's going to be that many consequences though. So I'm going to say if you do it because you want to and because you feel as though things must be said and they must be done right. And whatever happens, happens after. But at least you'll have done whatever it is that you can do. So that's what I'm going to say towards that. Should you? I'm going to say for yourself, most likely yes. And Spirit seems to be saying the same thing. But I'm not too sure there's going to be a lot of consequences in return for the person at hand that we're speaking about. Question number 2. All right. Question number 2. Okay. I'm going to say we're burnt out, we're exhausted, we're frustrated. We seem to be moving on forward, but we're really not happy at all, sweetie. Do we have any remorse? Remorse? No. I know that you're looking for remorse. I know that you are. You're looking for it into a way that you're trying to justify maybe opening up a communication so he actually says this to you to a little bit make things better. Or even if it's not to open up any conversation, really just for you to feel as though, well, he is feeling bad about it. He does feel remorse. It puts a little bit of a band-aid, right, onto the wound. But I'm going to have to say no. I'm going to say he's upset. I'm going to say that he's tired about all of it. This is a change. I feel as though he's slowly releasing. He's releasing the baggage altogether. Oh, so sorry. Pardon me. I still have that cold who's a little bit with me. I'm going to say basically over here, sweetie, that I feel like he's got distress. I feel like he is stressed. He doesn't have remorse. He is stressed about the consequences of what he has done and what could happen around him. He is stressed that it might end up ruining him, that it might bring misery into his life. He is distressed by the adversity, I will say. And mostly because he would like to keep everything exactly the way that it is without having any complications or any problems or any reveals of any sort. So I'm going to say we're upset, we're frustrated. I don't feel those, sweetie. I do not feel over here. I feel upset. Like, I'm going to go and see into your question number 3 to go and see if I can feel some lovey-dovey, anything of the such. For the moment, I just kind of feel like we have somewhat turned the page, but we're upset. We're really upset, but we seem to be more upset by the fact that you're the one who made all these decisions and this person did not make any decisions. And we have to kind of live with the consequences and with the consequences that we're living with at this moment, but not really knowing what other consequences are going to be coming upon. So let me go and see over here. My 4 of Wands is telling me over here that it is a no. The Tower also, the Wheel of Fortune. I know he still thinks. I know he still wonders about you. Will he try? I'm going to say maybe once. Maybe once he will try. But I would not put my hand into fire about it. The only reason why I'm saying that he might try is because I'm seeing over here that if he tries, it's not going to work. It's not going to give anything good. There's no celebrations. But I feel as though he's going to wait. If he does, he's going to wait a little bit so the dust kind of falls on down. So you're a little bit less angry. Because 10 of Wands reverse, the Tower. But the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess, is telling me that he's kind of thinking about it. He is thinking about it, but he's definitely not going to do it now. So will he change his mind at some point in time and end up doing it? There's a possibility. But for the moment, I'll say a no. But I'm not going to close off the door, perhaps within the following month or so. And yeah, some oracle cards. Absolutely. Let me actually move on forward to this little one over here to begin with. So we are with beautiful TA. Char's going to be on up next. My beautiful Lilith. I have a lot of timestamps for you tonight, sweetie. Okay, so I'm getting messages. I'm getting messages over here. I'm getting we're afraid of gossip. I'm getting endings. I'm getting over here different type of paths that we need to take, but he's not the one who seems to be in control, so he's kind of waiting to see what you are going to be doing. Hello, my beautiful Carrie love. He's hoping that this ship has not shipped into any kind of a way. He knows that he has acted childishly. He knows that he does a lot of daydreaming, but doesn't really feel as though any of it is going to be doing any good towards him. So does he still think about you? Yes. Does he still kind of daydream and think and hope that something is going to be coming on out at some point? I will say yes. But does he actually believe into these dreams? I'm going to say probably not. If I move on forward to this little deck, allow me to work on me so I can work onto us. You deserve much more than what I could give you at that time. But you are always into my dreams. I want you to know that you are perfect. Please don't ever change. And I carry guilt for the way that I have mistreated you. You have made me see a side of me that I don't like all that much. You have accepted me for me, and I am sorry for it. I want you to know that you are healing. I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy, absolutely all around me. And let's go with a last one over here, my love. Here we go. I have never felt so deeply in love before. I know that I need to apologize. I'm focused onto myself at this moment, trying to heal my wounds. I wish that I had handled things differently. Other people were interfering and trying to control me. And I never meant to hurt you. My beautiful TA, I hope that this has helped you to find the answers of what you need to do and how you need to move on forward. In the meanwhile, take your time with it, and don't forget the full moon onto the 29th. If you need anything from me, you know where to find me, okay, sweetie? Okay, let me do this like this, voila, and here we go. I know it doesn't make you feel better. I know. Nothing happening that much to him doesn't make me feel better. I know, sweetie. I know it doesn't make you feel better to know that he is sorry, to know that he has done you wrong and everything of the such. Hello, my beautiful Julie, sweetie. Absolutely, my love. Enjoy your gym, sweetie. I know, TA. But if you do need to feel better, I know ways that I can try to make you feel better. So you let me know if I can do anything about it. But you know what, TA? Only time is going to be able to heal you, and maybe some type of an action that could heal you too. So listen to your heart. Close your eyes and ask yourself the first question you asked me into the email, and that will be your final answer. Shar is up next. I'm going to go on to get Shar's questions. Here we go. And there's Carrie. Nice to see you, my love. Don't worry about it, my beautiful Carrie. You had your day. It happens to everybody, and into the best of worlds, sweetie. Don't worry about it. I hope that you're okay, and I hope that your things are okay too, sweetie. All right, so all right. Hold on, I'm going to get Shar's questions, guys. Lexi and Maria are going to be the following ones after. And here we go. We have our beautiful Julie, who is here also. Great. Okay. So Shar, my love. Shar, I finally have your questions. Shar is at 39 minutes. 39 minutes, okay? And you would like to know... It's opening? Okay. Did the girls in the group like you? Did the girls in the group like you? So did the girls in the group like you? Yes or no? I'm going to say basically yes. I feel as though yes. I see alignment over here. So I actually do see good things. I'm seeing contemplation also. So who are you going to get close to or hang out with, be friends with? Did anybody find you attractive, and how much? No. Did the girls into the group like you? I'm going to say a yes. Now, who are you going to get close to or hang out with into the friends? I can't quite tell you, sweetie. I don't know everybody that you were with, my sweet love. And unless you actually have like more names or initials, there's a lot of people that you can actually meet. So you're going to have to be a little bit more specific if you want to have specific answers, my sweet love, because it's a little bit too widely open at this moment. But I will say to you that into the group of girls that you were with, that they did seem to like you. So for that, I'm going to say not much of a problem. Do I feel, though, that there's going to be really, really deep friendships happening with it without necessarily seeing initials or anything as such? I don't necessarily feel as though there's going to be any deep relationships and friendships moving along with it, though. So, about friendships like that, absolutely not a problem whatsoever. But I don't necessarily see you guys going out for coffee and doing all different kind of things all the time. Like, I feel like it's a friend from university, a friend that you can spend a lot of time with. You can even go to lunch with at university, do some study periods, all those things. But I'm not too sure it's going to go further than that. But time is going to tell. You're still at the very beginning. Did anybody find you attractive at dinner today? And if so, how many? I don't see anybody in particular over here at this moment, which does not mean that it's not, my beautiful star. The fact that I don't see anybody who is finding you attractive doesn't mean that nobody is finding you attractive. It just means that they don't have any real big intentions. Therefore, nothing is really showing on up. Like I said the other day, you could walk onto a street and you could have 10 different people think that you're attractive, but I can't necessarily tell you every single person who finds you attractive as you walk on by. So I'm going to say on to that. Unless you're actually, and there's somebody, let's say, in my group of this, is there somebody who finds me attractive? Well, then maybe I could say, well, there's the guy, or there's a girl, or there's this, or there's that. I could get a little bit more specific. But like this at large, I'm going to say there's nobody in particular who is standing out, which does not mean, again, that there's nobody. It just means that it's too at large. You need to be more specific, my sweet love. Will he get over the travel thing when you get married? Just see if it's a yes or a no. No. Okay, I'm seeing a no. I don't know exactly what it is. I know you just told me a little bit what it is. I don't know more, but I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, sweetie. And into messages. Here we go for Shar. Up next is our beautiful Lexi. So Lexi is up next. Let me do this. And voila. All right. We are coming into union. I long for your kisses and for your touch. I long to sweep you off your feet and shower you with all of my love. I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but also so very overwhelming. I want to hold you into my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. Now that is a nice one. My energy is with you. May we be together or may I be further away. The physical attraction is strong. I want you to know that the expression of my deep unconditional love is there with you. Oh, actually, that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. So, my sweet love, here we go. One last one over here. I want you to know that I do love you. I think the world of you. You are the love of my life. And I feel like I can't live without you. Wishing you a lovely evening, beautiful Shar. Moving on forward to Lexi, and Lexi's going to be into the email. So another timestamp for you, sweetie. Lexi over here. And Lexi is going to be at 44 minutes and 20 seconds, so 44:20. 44:20, and let's go over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, hopefully he's not, right? Okay, well, let's go and see for your first question. So, Queen of Wands. Okay, sweetie. I'm actually going to have to say over here that he's been thinking, he's been pondering a little bit more. You definitely have been onto his mind. He's been thinking about, it's going to seem romantic, but I'm going to say blossoming a little bit more with you. I feel like we don't want to have any problems anymore. We want to have transformations. We want to have changes towards the future. We know that we always have, like, there's always going to be different temptations. There's always going to be something that could be coming into the way that could be creating somewhat of a problem. And I don't feel like we actually want to get into that. I don't feel like we want to necessarily work within that. And what I will say is that there is that love. There is that very strong connection that is there. He keeps thinking about you, keeps wondering about you, keeps wanting to continue this relationship altogether. And I just kind of feel like sometimes, though, he doesn't really know what to do, like what the next step is. So sometimes he feels a little bit lost within his thoughts, within how to do different things, because he feels like, okay, what's the next movement that I can do? What can I do that is going to be accepted, that's going to be good, and that's not going to be too much at the very same time, right? I don't feel like he wants to overdo things. When he feels like he overdoes things, he kind of feels as though sometimes you think, okay, well, is he up to something or what is going on? And sometimes he actually thinks that if he levels on up, then he's going to be a little bit stuck at that level. And then what if he can't offer that anymore? Or what if it's no longer good for him? Like, how's he actually going to be able to modify things and change things? So these are a lot of things that he actually thinks about. So I will say to you, I feel like we want to make things a little bit more serious. We want to make things a little bit more solid within the relationship. It's just that we're a little bit afraid. So are we afraid? I will say yes. Yes. And that's what happened with the yesterday. I feel as though there are these moments where he just feels like anybody else. You've got them some days where all you need is love, you need connection, you need sweetness. And other days you can be completely independent. It could just be okay. You don't necessarily need it. Some days we're needier than others. That happens to everybody. So I will say he was a little bit more needed some love, needed some caring, needed some sweetness coming from you. And that's why he was a little bit more lovey-dovey. Now, what is actually happening over here with the other question, right? Yes, I'm actually going to have to say that he's a little bit afraid. He is a little bit afraid about different things. I feel like he's afraid of being caught up again into some type of a situation where, you know, there could be babies appearing again or anything this such. I feel like he's afraid about that. He really is. And other than that, I'm going to say there's no problems whatsoever. It's his only true fear. So if there's any kind of a way to put his mind at peace within that, I feel like it'll be much easier. So maybe you guys could have a conversation about it. I feel like if that is put onto the side, you're going to be good, sweetie. And into the messages. Maria, where are you, by the way? Because you are next. Hello, my beautiful Anna. Thank you, my love. I want you to know that I do want you. You are absolutely perfect, my beautiful. I know that I have made so many mistakes, but I need you to please forgive me. I feel your energy with me at all times. I dream about you all the time, and I want you to know that my heart is yours, and I love you. I will check that out, my beautiful Anna. Thank you so very much, sweetie. I'm going to be with you in about 5-6 minutes, okay, Anna? So if you want to come back in 5-6 minutes, or if you want to hold on, I have 2 people that are ahead of you, okay, my love? In the meanwhile, let's go and see our beautiful Maria. Maria, are you here, sweetie? Where are you? Maria, followed out by Julie and Anna. Let me do this. And do we have in their lives, right? Oh, I know, Carrie. A lot of people do. A lot of people do per question. I know, sweetie. Oh, some people, I know. I've seen it all, and I've seen the whole deal all together, sweetie. I know. It's kind of crazy, right? Well, I haven't necessarily seen, though, my beautiful Carrie, the $50. Not into a live. I have not seen that. Well, okay, I have seen it for people who want to have like a mini reading into the live, but I mean that takes like 20-25 minutes. That I have seen, but I have seen often $10, $15, $20 for a question. I know. Here we go. I know, sweetie. I know, because they're fairly quick with it. They don't take as many cards out or anything of the such. I know. Yeah, you went snooping around, right, Carrie? All right, Maria. Oh, a mini reading was even more, Carrie. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say good for them if that works out, but that's a little bit crazy. It's a bit much. It's a tad much. I don't even ask that much for a personal reading. Okay, so let me go and see over here. Okay. So let's get back over here. I know. We're going to go and see. Oh, Carrie, it's okay, sweetie. Honestly. You can go where you want, my love. Seriously. All right. I'm moving to Maria. Maria's into my email. Here we go. This one. All right. You're feeling better today. Now that I like. And you're feeling more positive. That is perfect. And you say also out of nowhere, your students ask about the school Roberto is assistant principal at, right? Which is kind of crazy because it actually reminded you of Roberto. I know. And she asked about him too. He was everywhere, all together. The signs. I know. Was he thinking about you, his thoughts? What is he going to be going to do? Okay, let's go and see that. But, nothing happens for nothing, sweetie. And let me go and see before I start anything what he is feeling. If these were signs or not, okay? And then I'm going to move on forward to the general. Okay. So after I'm going to be with Julie and then Anna. Okay, sweetie. So... Ace of Pentacles over here. So we were actually thinking about you. We were thinking about the opportunities. We were thinking about the abundance. So we were actually thinking about how we can move on forward, how we can really just make things happen between us. So I feel like this is what it was. I am glad that you're feeling so much better, sweetie. Yeah. I know, Carrie. I know it's a bit much. It's a little carried away, Carrie. So, sweetie, there was no doubt about it. Yes, you had all these signs today, all these beautiful synchronicities that were coming on in because, yes, he was thinking about you, but he was not talking with somebody else. It was just him into his mind, into his thoughts of thinking about you, thinking about how he's going to be asking you out and everything as such. So, I feel like that's what he was thinking about, and that's the things that were actually happening. And it does, and everything happens for a reason. Well, thank you, Maria. Everything does happen for a reason. But yeah, that little sticker, it's almost like I'm the one who sent it out to you, right, Maria? Because it does. Everything does. Sometimes in life I'll be doing something and I'm like, well, look at that. How interesting is that? And I think, what a coincidence. And then I bring myself back and I'm like, there's no coincidences. What must I see within this message? And when you analyze it and you look at it, there's no coincidence. It happened for that specific reason. Everything makes sense. Sometimes you just have to analyze it a little bit better. Yes, his positive vibes are getting closer to yours. Absolutely. Oh, Juanson, do you want me to tell you what that is? Actually, it looks like a goat. Is it a goat, Juanson? Is it a goat unicorn? No, I'm saying that to kid you. Because, you know, I like to destroy your emoticons. Okay, so, what am I seeing over here for you? How is he feeling? Is he feeling strong or not, right? Oh, he is thinking about becoming and coming closer, which is why he was thinking about you already. I'm actually going to have to say over here, I'm seeing connection. I'm seeing wants. I'm seeing that today we are feeling powerful. We are feeling strong. We are feeling as though we are absolutely indestructible, which I love. I love that. I love it because sometimes, you know, we're into that roller coaster ride where everything is going really, really bad and we're really all the way down there. And then sometimes we're all the way on up there and everything is good and perfect. And that's where I like it. This is where he's at. This is why you're feeling those vibes all that much. So I'm going to say he does not want to be sneaky into any kind of a way. He is thinking about offering to you that date. Anyways, he's wondering how he's going to be offering you that date. He's wanting to make his dream real. So he is thinking about you, no doubt about it. But within himself, he's not discussing this with anybody else. It would, wouldn't it? I know. The goat I got, but a goat unicorn, it could have been. It could have been. Anel is always drawing like cat unicorns and stuff, which I know they don't exist. But then when we really think about it, unicorns don't really exist neither, now do they? So there you go. Why not have a goat unicorn, Juanson? I swear, my little girl would put that unicorn on anything. And I'm going to put myself into the box for that one. So, it is true, my beautiful love. So, let's continue on with Maria. Maria. Let me go and see the crystal ball. Okay. Not the actual crystal ball, but the crystal ball. You almost did. Almost did, Julie. You would have had to jog like an extra 3 minutes. If you jogged another 3 minutes or you took a little bit more time to get home, and then it would have been perfect. But it's as close as perfection as we can get. A catacorn. I kid you not. Yeah, she has cat unicorns on so many things. Oh, well, there you go. There's a really cute guy. Well, just kind of, you know, if he's looking at you, you know, look back, sweetie. Enjoy the view. And if he pops on through or he comes to see you, then I say just, you know, whatever happens, Julie. A goat corn. No, you got to put the unicorn at the end because just goat corn is just weird. If you put a goat unicorn, I don't know. All right, okay. Listen to your intuition, my beautiful Maria, is the crystal ball that I am getting. And it's really, really important at this moment for you and him to choose this direction. No more yo-yoing back and forth. This is it. This is what we want. We want solid. This is what must be happening. Oh, there you go. And he looked back, right? I told you. Then look back, sweetie. Look back and wink. No. Now I'm just creating like weird love connections. Absolutely, my beautiful Anna. I shall do. If you do not respond when I'm here, you will have a timestamp. I promise you, my love. And he's definitely physically cuter than Mike, right? But Mike is more handsome, even though Mike looks a little bit older. Oh, I get you. Older can be sexy. Yes. Oh, younger can be too. But there's older sexiness. There's other things that go along with older. There was wisdom. There's all different kind of things. I mean, maybe this guy's just a playboy, Julie. You smiled at him? Good. Okay, continue. I want to know what goes on. Is he going to smile on back? Is he going to start approaching? And if he does, what are you going to do, Julie? What are you going to do, sweetie? Are you going to go for like a protein shake or something after? All right, let me go and see. So, my beautiful Maria, so far, I'm going to say everything is good. I mean, there's nobody into the way. There's nobody doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing. So far, so good. Yeah, you see, you love Mike's wrinkles. It's part of his wisdom. It's part of his own sexiness. It's all good. When you love somebody's wrinkles, oh la la, that just means you truly do love them. There's no turning back, Julie. There is no turning back. I see you and Mike walking hand in hand when you're like 85 years old. Still loving his beautiful wrinkles. Oh, because he was using the machine you were going to use. Oh, he stole your machine is what you're telling me. Oh, well then, yeah, he deserves a slap. Okay, now I'm going to put myself into a box. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, seriously, stealing the machine that you wanted to take. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, let me go into the other email, the other one. Now we have Maria's love story going on. We've got Julie with, you know, handsome men at the gym. We've got a story going on over there. Let's dig in. What is going to happen between you and Roberto? No, he's not giving up on you. You know he's not giving up on you, sweetie. All right, okay, hold on. Let me just take a couple little cards out and let's go see what we've got. I think he is. I think he is. I know, right, Watson? I mean, the action we've got going on here. We've got like 2 soap operas. One is completely live with Julie at the gym. And we could definitely call her episode Julie at the Gym. And we've got Maria's Synchronicities. That's the other name. Yeah. Although I do have to say, I like Maria and Roberto's love story, episode 55. There you go. I know, Julie. I know. Seriously, stealing a machine from you. Jeesh. All right, Maria, sweetie, invoke a gentle heart. A beautiful, peaceful, loving situation will come your way with this beautiful dove, sweetie. I know. A divine source is bringing beautiful water, beautiful love, everything towards you. So this is about how your relationship is going to be moving on forward into the most beautiful nourishment, a beautiful soul connection that is coming your way that will have the most beautiful immersion as possible. This is also about the phoenix, so it is about reconstructing from the very beginning. So I'm going to have to say, a different debris. That's what we are doing. So my sweet love, let me take out a little bit more. Let me take out some Lenormand to go and see what else we can dig on up for you. Up next is Julie and Anna. So let's do this and let's take a little bit of Lenormand, but let's take this little Lenormand out. All right. Sweetie, the man. Oh, the man, which is Roberto. Yes, Mr. Roberto. A male lover. A lot of masculinity over here. Beautiful, significant man who is slowly traveling towards you. He is waiting for love to come towards him, although you're actually waiting for him to come towards you. This is about how there will be growth, there will be beautiful maturity, there will be connection, there will be long-lasting love. This is about the butterfly. The butterfly is all about changes and transitions, all about a beautiful unfolding with a beautiful surprise that is going to bring on in a beautiful, happy relationship. So I'm going to say that Lenormand is definitely onto your side also, my sweet love. So are things moving into the right way? I will say yes. I know. This is what I was doing. I was digging. I'm digging as deep as I can get. You're curious now, aren't you? I know. You want to know more now, don't you? Oh no, go ahead, sweetie. Ask me a question about the guide to the gym. I'm excited to know. I want to keep on the soap opera of Julie at the gym. I continue on? All right, sweetie. Let me take out this little deck and see what he wants to say to you, okay? Absolutely, absolutely, sweetie. Second one first. I've got you. All right, so here we go. We want to feel as though we are no longer trapped. We want to feel as though we are free. We want to feel as though we can come closer to you at this moment if we desire to do so. We are still lacking a little bit of courage. Look at that, talking about the unicorn. Here's a unicorn. Flying on through with our chariot, saying that he's got a lot of determination, a lot of victory. This is about him being the magician, manifesting you and making things happen. So my sweet love, yeah, this month you're still going to stay a little bit stagnant though, sweetie. I still don't see him making a move, but I like the fact that he is thinking about making moves. I like the fact that he is feeling like he is more powerful. Now, I mean, nothing stops, my beautiful Maria, that he could actually, you know, write to you. He could not write to you because I don't feel like he will necessarily write to you, but nothing actually stops him from coming close to you and saying, oh, you know what, would you like to do this or would you like to do that? He could change at any moment in time, but I'm going to say for the moment, it's a little bit stagnant. So until things become a little bit more stable at work, when things are a little bit more stable at school, then you will actually enter into a phase of more stability with him. My beautiful Julie. I know it is. I knew you were going to say that, Juanson. I knew. You looked way too quickly. You see how I showed it up quickly because of the wings and I put it back down? I know. I know what you saw, Juanson. I'm just going to delete what you said. I'm just deleting it. There you go. It was a unicorn because it fits my unicorn information. It's like your goat corn. Sending you so much love, my beautiful Maria. You have got this, sweetie. A pegacorn, right? There you go. Definitely a pegacorn. It's got to be. All right. Okay. So let me go and see for our beautiful Julie. And I'm going to go and find the second one first. And then we're going to go with the first one. So hold on. I'm just going to move back in. And yeah. Oh, that Watson, seriously. Now he's just creating trouble. Now you're just creating trouble. That's all I have to say. I'm yeeting you. I'm yeeting you, Watson. Oh, I know you are. I know you are. Okay, let me go and see. I just have to log myself back in. I'm with you, Julie. So as you are waiting for the machine that he is using. All right. Although you're most likely gone to a different one, right? Because it's probably taking too long. Okay. We have our beautiful Amy who has joined us also. Nice to see you, my beautiful Amy. I will be asking you for your questions, but not quite right away. When I'll be with Anna, I will ask you. Okay, my beautiful Amy, although you have not told us that you're here yet, but I know that you are. All right, so here we go for Julie. We will put a timestamp, please, for Julie because she is at the gym. She can't concentrate well. I know, and I like to gossip. I do. I don't get enough chances to gossip in a day. I work in my own home. Who am I going to gossip with? The devil who passes his lawnmower into his little shorts? Yeah, I can't gossip with him. Okay, so let me just do this and voila. Okay, perfect. And let's move on forward. Let's go like this, like that, and here we go. Hello, my beautiful Simran. Nice to see you, love. Thank you, beautiful. Sweet dreams, Maria, if we don't see you again. Okay. All right. Absolutely, Simran, love. Sending you love, beautiful. Thank you, Lilith. Okay, so first one, here we go. For real. I don't even think I gave a timestamp. Now, did I, Lilith? 1:09 and 30 seconds. 1:09:30 for Julie's timestamps. Yes, right? A tie-dye shirt, nonetheless. And you did. Oh, and today is the, okay, all right, let's go see. Today is the first day that there was actually something happening. There was like eyes. I'm not going to say winking, but something is happening over here. Okay, let's go see. So, what do you need to know? Okay. I've got you. All right. He's no good. He's no good, sweetie. No. I'm actually going to have to say over here that he does have an attraction towards you. No doubt. He believes that you're very sexy. You're very, very sexy. I'm not even going to say cute. He believes that you are physically very attractive. But I'm going to say he's like a walking devil, sweetie. I'm going to say that this is about, you know what, if you guys could hook on up just to have some fun every once in a while, or even just once, it would be perfect into his mind. He is not somebody who is looking for any type of long-term vision, so there's nothing really good that's going to be coming out of it. So is he sexy and really good looking? If you keep, looking into his direction, or he keeps looking into yours, and you guys start moving forward towards something, then he's definitely just going to be all for, for fun. Let's put it that way. So it's all about physical. Does he have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever? I don't see anybody. There's nobody. He has no partners into his life at this moment. I will say this is it. So he believes that you're really, really quite cute, sweetie. And if this continues a couple times, then I feel as though he might actually, if this continues, he might actually ask you on out to see if you want to go and take a drink or something, or have a bite to eat. But we all know how it's going to finish. It's going to finish with, if you do go, but I know that you won't go, it'll finish with some fun, but that will pretty much be it. So, yeah, I'm going to say it's a little bit like the tie-dye shirt. You got to be careful, sweetie. It is all about the looks at this moment, my love. So you are better to stay with wrinkles. You are better to stay with sexy wrinkles because, well, it shows that he has experience. He knows so very much about you. He has so much respect towards you that he would not want to just have anything that is physical with you. He wants the real deal. He wants love. He wants connection. And he's been working onto himself for at least the last year, trying to become better, trying to become stronger, trying to be the one who deserves to be into your life, trying to prove to himself that he deserves to be into your life at the same time. So I'm going to say Mike is pretty golden, sweetie. Yeah, I know, sweetie. But he does think you're cute. Yeah. Oh, he's a walking devil. He's a walking devil. Hello, my beautiful love shine, sweetie. I knew you were here. Okay, so love shine, don't post your question right away. Just give me a couple moments, okay, sweetie? You're going to be after Anna, so you're up soon, my love. Okay, now let me go and see the second question that you have. And I'm doing much better, I thank you. I still have that. That was not, it was like a little nasty cold for a couple days. It's still hanging around, but my gosh, it's not bad. A timestamp, absolutely. Already done, sweetie. Yes, how he feels about you and what's onto his mind today. Anything lovey-dovey. I don't know. I kind of feel for some reason I was reading your message, and for some reason I was like pulled towards this and towards this. I don't know why. I was actually even looking for hold on. No, okay. I don't know why I'm pulled towards it. Hold on. Oh, yes. Okay, I gotcha. All right. It's a tiny version of it. I got the bigger version of it, but okay. I don't know. I've got decks all over the place. I get pulled to one way and I get pulled the other way. Okay, so can I check on Mike's feelings about you? Absolutely. He was coughing, right? Is still sick. Yeah, I was dreaming he was coughing. I'm so glad. So you made it back into a stream, right? Which is perfect. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, if you don't mind, Julie, I'm just going to pull. Yeah, I know, Juanson. I've got stuff hidden all over the place. I've got them over here. I've got them over there. I have. Is it possible to have too many decks? I don't know. If it is, I've got too many. All right. I really need to make a video of just my decks, yes, of my office at some point. So I actually pulled out the Golden Nostradamus, and I don't know, I was really quite pulled also towards the Enchanted Spell, which is a medieval deck of magic. So these are the ones that I pulled out at this moment. I don't know, they were calling your name, so let's just go and see. All right, so what does Nostradamus actually have to say towards you over here, sweetie? Now, Juanson, do you have this, or does Lilith, do you have this? Let me know. Maybe Carrie. Carrie's got a lot of tarot decks too, or a few tarot decks. Okay, so the actual, okay. So, here you go. I know, right? I will. I have to like put a couple of things, you know, away, but then I will organize things, and I will do so. Yes. I know. Pick me. That's what's happening. That's exactly what is happening at this moment. So I'm like, I need to pick. I need to go for it. Okay, so what I'm seeing over here is this. Now, this is the Golden Nostradamus. Yeah, Mike is enchanted by you. Okay, so Golden Nostradamus over here is an oracle deck, and the message that is coming on through, it could have been any message, by the way. Honestly, the Nostradamus is about love, it's about finances, it's about all different kind of things, right? This over here is about how Mike is this is actually representing Mike, the boy. The boy is very pure of heart. And the boy is trying to be never afraid. This is about how he cannot be fearful, and he cannot necessarily be distrayed or distracted by anybody into his own position, into his direction. It's about him cultivating. It's about him wanting to be as simple as possible, but into the most beautiful goodness, purity, and honesty as it possibly can be. And he believes that all these beautiful attributes are going to give him an advantage over difficulties, over different type of people, and really just onto the relationship itself. So it is going to help him to grow so he can move on forward with his ultimate goal. I know, right? I know. All right, let's go and see the other one. Let's go and see the other deck. So that was a nice message. Very nice message. My kids actually, I think Matthias, I have a double of this deck, and I gave it to Matthias. I think he liked it because of all the gold. Yes. Okay, let's continue. See, I was right to pull this little guy out. Let's go see the Enchanted Spell. Okay, and I love this deck too. I used to use it all. Look at the backing of it. It is gorgeous. And the actual interior of it is just beautiful also. Anyways, okay. So, it is what it is. I did have to show that. And let's go and see what I've got, sweet love. I know they are. So, here we go. Let me just go and shuffle this on up. And let's go like this. So, here we go. Yes, Mike is becoming like a Leo. Yes, absolutely. Fearless is what I'm seeing. Beautiful good fortune. Beautiful card that seems to be coming on out for you. Also getting over here some beautiful faith, which is always really nice to know, right? So the fact that you actually got faith that was coming on out is a beautiful one, because you know that you do need to have faith, right? He knows that you guys need to have faith also. So actually, let's move on forward first of all with what is happening over here with the good fortune. So let's start off with the good fortune. This is actually appearing when there's all different kind of beautiful events that are coming into your way that are a little bit in synchronicity with one and the other. Now, good fortune is favoring the relationship, favoring your chance. So this is about you looking for surprising, beautiful, wonderful experiences that are going to be coming into your life, and how beautiful good fortune is going to bring you. I'm going to say passion, I'm going to say love, and I'm going to say beauty into your life. And as for the faith card is telling you over here that it's here to let you know that you have to trust the angels in every single thing that you are doing, okay? Maybe work, maybe love, maybe Mike, it doesn't change what it is. You need to have faith. You need to think of this card as a beautiful angel messenger that is delivering a beautiful guidance from the most highest source as possible. And this is a message from above that is saying to you that a certain illumination is going to come into your life like a beautiful ray of sunshine. And you're going to see that the very best decision possible will be made at that time. And this is also saying that you must surrender to a higher power. You must let go, and you must let God decide onto the following. All right, so those were the two cards that were just, yeah, the two decks. Actually, no, I had the romance angels too. Oh, la, 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 la. Okay, let me go to the romance angels to go and see how he's feeling about you at the very same time. Because, yeah, we're just completely inspired now, aren't we? Let's continue. So how's he feeling about the connection? Express your love, my sweet love. This is about going ahead and making the beautiful romantic gesture. Attraction also popping on in. This is about how romantic love. It's about enjoying the moment that's going to be coming upon and taking it one tiny little step at a time. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the beautiful time that you guys will be spending together. Even if it may be into a stream, it does not matter what time you have to spend. You must enjoy it. How is he feeling towards you today? Passionate with a lot of hope. Allow your heart and soul to sing with a beautiful joy that comes along with it. And I'm also seeing that he feels like he needs to make an effort. He feels like great love is worth taking, but we need to take the steps to guide us to actually move on forward and to get it, because it's not necessarily going to be given. We have to work towards great love, and this is what he's wanting to do. And let me give you a couple lovey-dovey. So I'm going to say today, it is good. He is willing, he is wanting, he knows that he needs to fight. He needs to fight to get what is desired, what is wanted, and what is loved. He knows that he must make those beautiful movements, right? So this is actually what he is wanting to do and wanting to move on forward with. So I'm definitely going to have to say, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like it was worth it. These cards were just kind of calling your name, and that's it. We did it, and I feel like it was good. Let me know, Julie, if that was good for you or not. In the meanwhile, let me go and give you some lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey we shall have over here. All right. Let's make the effort and have faith. Yes. Phone battery. Absolutely. Same questions. I've got you, my beautiful love shine. Thank you, sweetie. My beautiful, you are perfect in every way, flaws and all. I love you just the way that you are. Thank you, Lilith. Your tenderness and gentleness make me feel loved and cherished, and I am so grateful for your beautiful affection. Our connection is guided by our intuition and our instinct, and I trust it completely. I want you to know that being close to you will be my favorite place to be, and I want to be there right now. Our love is a surrender to the power of the universe, and I am grateful for the journey that we are sharing. And I know you liked what I did the other day when I said I was going to be taking out one card and I was going to be telling you what he actually wants to say to you. Let's do that. Okay. Anna is next, followed out by Amy. He wants you to know that he wants to have a transition, that he still needs to wait a little bit, but he is working towards it. He no longer wants to stay into that limbo. He wants to be able to send you a message filled with passion. He wants you to know that lately, when you've been around, he's just kind of felt a little bit of a different spark, something that's been, I'm going to say somewhat a little bit of a tingle, something that is stronger, something that is powerful, something that he can't quite describe. So I'm going to say, my beautiful Julie, for a reading at the gym, that was pretty good. I'm going to go and see Anna, my beautiful. Yes, as long as he's working on it, I know we are going to be making it happen. Absolutely. And within 3 days, we are going to be so very powerful. Yes. We're going to make this happen, sweetie. A true love is here. It is into the air. We're going to take it. We're going to accept it. And we're going to cultivate it is what we're going to do. Because I believe that true love is something that we can cultivate, that we can work on. A little bit like a beautiful garden. You always have to tend to it and make sure that the beautiful fruits come upon with it. And that they keep growing on back, right? Oh, you're back right on time, my beautiful Anna. Thank you, sweetie. Julie, enjoy the rest of your gym, sweetie, with tie-dye man. And have a safe drive home, my love. Anna, sweetie, how does Tim Virgo feel about you after you FaceTime last night? Well, let's go and see that right away. And then we have Amy, we have Simran. All righty. So, how does Tim? How does Tim Virgo feel about you after you? Oh, sweet Lord, this one is yours. It keeps flying out. Okay. So, first one coming on out. King. All right. It's like we've got some opening. It's like we've got some contentment. We've got some love. We've got love. We've got contentment. But we have delays. We have delays. Now, you guys FaceTime. Did we mention that, you know, an actual time when we're going to be meeting, or not necessarily? Like, you don't necessarily have another time when you guys are going to be having FaceTime again or meeting on up? Because what I can see at this moment is that we're actually quite, I feel like we were happy. Honestly, we will. We were happy. I feel like we are feeling a little bit impulsive, but I'm seeing delays. I'm seeing that before you guys meet again or before something happens, there's going to be like a couple of delays. But I'm actually going to have to say that we were quite happy to talk with you. I'm seeing love. I'm seeing over here a lot of new emotions. I'm seeing wanting intimacy with you. I'm seeing wanting to do proposals. I'm seeing deeper feelings that seem to be coming on through. Does that make any sense to you, my beautiful Anna? Everything that I'm seeing at this moment. I'm not going to say that everything is going to unlock right away, but I feel as though we're like willing and we're wanting to a little bit kind of go with the flow. All right, my beautiful Amy, you're going to be next, so you should be able to hear a good part of it, sweetie. Yeah. Is this making any sense to you, my sweet love? I'm not going to say that everything is completely open and everything is perfect, but my dear gosh, did you kind of illuminate the whole thought and the whole process and everything that could be happening? I'll definitely say yes. Did we believe that you're absolutely gorgeous? I'll also say a yes. So I feel as though there's actual possibilities that are opening on up over here, but they might take a little bit of time before actually growing and actually coming in reality at this moment. We have Susan also in PayPal, who is going to be later on. Actually, no, he kind of liked you, but that's where the delays are coming from, I'm going to have to say. So after Simran, I'm going to be also with Susan. No. From what I can see over here, it's kind of crazy because it's like two different things. There's delays, but there's like such a very, very strong attraction, my love. Physically speaking, the attraction it's amazing. It is there, right? Yeah. So the attraction is there. I'm getting so much attraction, so many new emotions, like somewhat of an awakening. I honestly feel that if this person could be with you, like just physically, it would be the number one. It's what we would want. The fact that we are looking maybe more for a relationship, we're looking for something a little bit more deeper, is a little bit more complicated because this is where I feel the delays keep coming on in. I keep seeing delays, postponed, into the point that as much as he thought that you're absolutely gorgeous and you gave him all these different kind of ideas upon it, well, maybe there could be a way. Maybe there, I kind of feel like there are some doors that are opening, but the doors are not wide open because a lot of it is physical. A lot of it is attraction, but we're still not necessarily ready to give anything that would be strong, that would be committed. So this is where the delays are coming in. So did we absolutely not like you? I'm going to say absolutely not. Is there going to be, let me go and see that, sweetie. Is there going to be some movement? Very possibly there's going to be some movement between you guys, my sweet love. I'm seeing over here the Chariot. But you know those delays that I was telling you about with the Two of Wands over here? The King of Wands, it's because we don't know how to move on forward. We don't really know if, both you and him really want the same thing. So that's where the blockages are coming from. The blockages are not coming from the fact that it's not coming from the attraction. It's coming from the desires. And let me go see if he's hiding anything from you. That's it, right? Okay. But you felt something was off. Okay. The Hermit. All right. What I'm basically going to have to say over here is, well, he's hiding from you the fact that he's very, very passionate about you. He's hiding the fact that he's very passionate about you, but still wants to remain kind of single. But there's something about the past. There is something into his past that has not been resolved. Something that has been a little bit unfair. Does he have an ex who's still around? Do you know if he still has an ex who's around him? Because if his ex is still around, there's something within the ex over here that is creating some problems with your actual connection at this moment. It's like we haven't healed. It's like we're still hurt and justice has not yet been brought. And this is why we're actually acting into the way that we're acting with you at this moment, so distant and so away. So I'm going to say that he's hiding whatever is going on with this connection over here, with this person who has hurt him, that he feels he has not gotten justice for. He still feels like everything was just not okay. And over here, he's hiding his emotions from you. He's not, he's not cheating on you. He's not seeing anybody else, nothing of the such. But this is what he seems to be hiding. Do you know if the ex is somewhere around? I'm still here, guys. Just waiting to see what Anna has to say. Amy, Simran, and Susan will be up next. You don't know about that, right? Okay. So, let me go see. I'm curious, sweetie. Let me go and see something. I'm curious. Just hold on. I'm going to go and try and get an information over here, okay? Yeah, okay, here we go. The ex that he was with, she cheated on him. So the ex cheated on him, and I feel as though this is a lot. It hasn't been resolved. He doesn't have all the answers, still doesn't believe half the things that she is saying, feels like he's been cut off, feels like he's been treated really, really, really quite badly. And this is why he is so very non-committal and he is so very closed off with everything. This is why he doesn't tell you everything. Because honestly, he finds you incredibly attractive. If he could be with you, then he would. But like I said, he's been hurt. He has not healed. And he's still a little bit stuck into that because he never really got the answers of what happened over here with the ex and why he was cheated on. So this has hurt him enormously and he's still dragging it around. That cord has not been cut. What's wrong, Julie? What's wrong, sweetie? Did tie-dye guy come and see you? What happened? I've got you, my beautiful love shine. What happened, Julie? Why? What happened? Oh, now you're very curious too, right, Anna? With being his friends? With meeting his friends, you mean, Julie? Out of the blue like that? Okay, please do so, Julie. Please do so. And I'll be with you in a few moments, okay? Anna, I'm going to say to you, yes, very curious. So there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it over here. He has been cheated on, and this is what is happening with you. Julie, I will await your email, my love. Anna, let me take out a couple messages for you and see kind of what happens with this, okay? Hold on. Let me just go over here. All right, my beautiful Carrie, sweetie. I'm going to go to the Hermit deck for you, my love. Hold on, Anna. Let's go over here and let's go and do some messages. Okay, so, so we definitely know over here, my beautiful Anna, what has happened, that he has been cheated on, that he has been hurt. So you understand the situation a little bit more on the way that he is acting and the way that he is towards you and his fears of being close to you. I know now you want to talk about it with you, right? So you have a better understanding about him going through. I know. Well, at least now you know what he is going through. So maybe, this is the first card I'm getting out, maybe at some point he'll be able to open on up with it. Because at this moment, I just feel as though he is into a place where he has not yet been able to cut those cords. And it's difficult for him to move on forward. I'm not sure though that if you actually pointed out towards him, I would ask him at some point, you know, did anything happen into the past with any of your girlfriends or anything of the such, you know, did anybody ever do anything bad to you, and see what he says, see if he's able to open it up about it, because I was seeing the Hermit. Now the Hermit is telling me that he's a little bit staying into his box. So if you do ask him, he might not necessarily open on up and tell you that. I know, Anna. Here we go. I'm getting over here that sometimes I'm a little bit afraid to talk, right? I do dream and I do wish about a lot of things altogether. But I do want you to know that I am in pain. Like, he does still hurt. He does still hurt. But happiness is his utmost priority. So I'm open to compromise. I feel like if we leave him enough time, if you're willing to wait, then maybe he'll be able to unblock and maybe he'll be able to open on up towards you. But I feel as though time is going to be able to actually help you on out with that, sweetie. My beautiful Anna. So I say take it one step at a time. See where this is going to be bringing you. And let's see what happens with that, okay? But take it one step at a time, my love. Let me go and see our beautiful Amy before she goes to bed. And here we go. And that is so, yeah. And that is so, so weird, my beautiful Julie. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy that it would happen so suddenly like that. It's like he just became completely terrified and afraid. I'm going to be curious to go and see what has happened. To invite you, to ask you, like nothing happened. You didn't do anything whatsoever for suddenly something to happen. Somebody came on in. Somebody did something. Yeah, don't do it right away. You don't want to chase him away. So just give him a little bit more time. If he brings it up, he brings it up. Maybe a certain way that you guys could talk about it, but it's never really all good. It's never really a great conversation to talk about our exes. But sometimes it's an interesting way to see if anybody has ever hurt you or anybody has cheated onto you. But I'm going to say leave it a little bit more time before going to play into that, sweetie. But at least now you know how he's feeling and where he's moving towards with this and why he's kind of hot and cold. I got you, Julie. I know you didn't do anything, which is why I'm saying so. I feel like somebody came in, Julie. I feel like somebody came in and somebody just kind of ruined something. I'm going to go see who it is and what happened. But somebody came in, gave him some type of information of something happening, and this is what happened. Because this just makes no sense whatsoever. You sent him soup. Everything is good. He's talking to you more. He's sending pictures. You're sending, you guys are commenting. Everything was good. He invites you into the live stream and suddenly he just comes up with this. It just makes no sense. Somebody is definitely talking to him. Somebody is definitely making something up, sweetie Julie. I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And I would not be surprised if it would not be number 3 onto our list. But give me a few moments. I'm going to go and answer over here Amy, whose phone is almost dead. Simran, Susan, I'm coming towards you, okay? But there's definitely somebody somewhere who has done something, sweetie, because this is just out of the blue, out of absolutely nowhere. It makes no sense. Anna, sending you so much love, sweetie. Have yourself a beautiful evening, my love. Amy does need a timestamp at 1:43. All right, my beautiful. 1:43. Let's go and find out. So, here we go. For Amy. All right. So, getting over here. Yes. Okay. I've got it. Okay, my beautiful Amy. So we want to know, what is Mark? How is Mark thinking about you from this morning all the way until the time that he goes to bed? And onto the bottom line, I'm going to be having Cancer over here. I did not do Julie's, sweetie. That was not Julie's. That was somebody else's, my sweet love. It could make sense. It could. It's not crazy. It's not crazy, sweetie. You could be caught into a situation where things are a little bit complicated for you too, my love. Not crazy at all, sweetie. There could be modifications. There could be differences, though, sweetie. So let's go and see. I know, Stephen. I know. You're a sweetie pie. All right. So my beautiful love, Amy, before your phone actually dies off onto you. So I have Cancer and I have Mark. Now, Cancer is wanting to say to you that he wants to be victorious. He wants to overcome all different kind of obstacles within this relationship. He wants to be strong, but he's feeling a little bit trapped. He's feeling as though he is into a place where he can't necessarily be the person that he wants to. So has he been thinking about you? I will say yes, such as Mark has been thinking about you also very, very clearly. But Cancer is thinking about you into a way where, and when I say he can't be the way that he wants to, he can't be into the way that he wants to because he is not able to offer you what you ultimately want. I feel like he continues. He's always into that continuum of wanting to spend some good time with you, understanding each other. Like it's more than just spending time together, my beautiful Amy. It's a question that you guys understand each other onto different levels. You have been through so many different challenges. He has gone through so many different challenges, and you've both been there for one another in different kind of ways, if you will, throughout those challenges. So you do have like a very strong bond that is there. It's just a little bit complicated because he's not able to give you what you want, right? So I'm going to say over here for you with Mark, well, he just keeps thinking about you constantly, sweetie. He kind of feels as though this relationship between you and him might actually be the ruin or the ending of what's going to be happening into his relationship that he's into at this moment. So that's a little bit cuckoo at this moment going on over there too, that he is actually thinking of terminating his marriage in order to be with you. That's a little bit where he's at this moment. So I'm going to say that he's actually quite excited to see you at this moment, my love. So those were their energies, sun up until sun down. Let me go and see what they want to say towards you. Let me go see if you're going to be seeing Cancer soon. Simran's going to need a timestamp after, and Susan too. You're seriously onto the timestamp night, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. Oh no, what? Oh no, what? Why oh no? Why oh no? Is your phone dying? What's going on? I don't believe he will terminate it, sweetie, but he's thinking about it. You're a little bit hippie? There's not a problem about being a little bit of hippie, sweetie. You can be who you want and how you want, Stephen. All right. So, as for Cancer, he wants you to know as a message of how he is wanting and desiring things into the future. He wants you to know that he wants to continue having reunions. He wants to be able to see a light at the end of the tunnel. He wants to be able to recover from his own issues, from his own problems. And if he's able to recover from his own problems and his own issues, then he'll be willing to let go of any negativity that he has towards marriage and relationships. And then he might be actually open for a relationship with you. Now, all of these are mights. They could take like a really long time. So I'm going to say for the moment, this is what I'm getting. No, he's not though. I know, my beautiful love shine. No. He is actually thinking about terminating, but I don't believe that he will terminate. All right, my beautiful Simran. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Why did Raymond? Okay, I've got you, sweetie. Thank you so very much, sweet one. Thank you, Simran. My love, you're going to be on up next. So, my beautiful Amy, what do I have popping on up over here for you? As for Mark, Mark wants you to know that he wants to be the emperor into your life. He wants to be the stability that is there. He wants to have the structure. He wants to have the protection. He wants to have the control. He wants to be able to focus upon you. He wants that love ultimately. So I will actually say for you over here that He wants no trouble. He does not want to create any trouble anywhere. And he doesn't want to shatter anybody's dreams. That's what he's most afraid of. He's afraid of breaking somebody's heart. But my gosh, into his life, when he thinks about his dreams, he thinks about you. And let me give you messages coming from both of them from, well, the same decks. Here we go. And let's go to actually this one. Simran, Susan, and Julie are following on up. Okay, so here we go. I get butterflies when I think about being alone with you. This is coming from Mark, by the way. Striving for you makes me feel so much more alive. When I'm with you, I feel absolutely euphoric. You are my weakness, and you are also my greatest strength. I catch myself wondering what you're doing throughout the day. And if I move on forward to Cancer, I hope that you read between the lines because I leave all different kind of clues for you. When I look into the mirror, I wonder what you think is attractive about me. Can we just stop pretending that we are friends at this moment? Everything has changed into my world the day that we met. And I want you to know that I could kiss you all day and all night, and it still would not be enough. I know you do love shine. I'm going to say take your time upon that. Try to think about it. Try to figure out what is good for you. But really, really, really just take it one step at a time, my sweetie. Don't go too quickly because he's not going to be doing anything too quickly onto his side neither, sweet love. Sending you much love. I'm glad that you were here for your entirety of your reading, sweetie. So, my beautiful, take it one step at a time, okay, love shine. Move on forward as you may with Cancer. Do as you may also with Mark. And just don't worry about it. Mark is going to tell you before he actually does anything because he wants to know also what you're going to be thinking and if you're into it or not. So if you're not into it and you don't want to, then he's not going to sabotage his marriage. So don't worry. He will ask you before he does anything, sweetie. My beautiful, so yes, you say my beautiful Simran. Amy, have yourself a lovely evening. Time to go charge your phone, my love. No time sent you. Okay, so you actually wrote why didn't, but he actually did. Okay, so why did Raymond message you on Instagram? So he did, like really quickly, right? Oh my God. What are his intentions and how does he feel that you didn't respond to his message? Is he going to message again? Oh, he is so obsessed with you. He doesn't want to let you go, sweetie. He does not. Okay, let's go see. Susan followed on out after by our beautiful Julie. All right. Okay, let's go and see. So, yeah, you knew that he would. You don't know why, right? I've got you, Julie. I've got you, sweetie. Okay. So, why did Raymond message you on Instagram? Well, he's been reaching on out because he's been contemplating it for the longest of time, sweetie. He's hoping that you are actually going to write on back towards him. He wants you to know that he is discontent, my love. He wants you to know he does not like the freedom that he has at this moment. does not want to have freedom. He wants to be able to release the pain, wants to be able to release the sadness. He would love even to just be able to talk with you, to open on up a little bit, to talk about what happened, to try to understand a little bit, to try to say that he is sorry, to try to see if there could be a possible future between you guys, because he is ultimately stuck into the past. So he keeps on clinging on to you over and over and over again. And he's not clinging on because he wants to have an I'm sorry coming from you. He is clinging on at this moment because, like I said, it's not because he wants to say that he is sorry. He's clinging on because he loves you and he just doesn't want to let you go. He knows what he has done, and I'm not going to excuse it, and I'm not going to say he'd never do it again. But I'm definitely going to have to say that he knows the huge mistake that he has made. And at this moment, he just feels like life is empty without you, my sweet love. So he's definitely hoping that you are going to be writing on back towards him. I feel like he needs his main intentions. They are clear over here. His main intentions over here are about, well, you having to write on back towards him. If you do not write back towards him, I'm going to say that he's expecting within the following 24 hours for you to write on back. If you do not respond within the following 24 hours, he is going to try again, but later on. He's not going to write back again this week. I don't feel so. I feel like he will wait a little bit more to give you a little bit more time to see if you're going to write on back and open on up or not. If you decide that you are not going to respond to him whatsoever and you never do respond on back, he is still going to be there. He is still going to try to reach on out because he ultimately still wants that partnership. He still loves you, and he's willing to do anything he possibly can, even into the most sneakiest kind of a ways, to try to talk with you, to try to have you open on up. He figures that if he continues just kind of bugging you and just trying to get back into your life by as many means as he possibly can, that at this point in time, that maybe you'll let him on in. Oh, you definitely can, sweetie. You didn't open his message, right? Yeah. Yeah. So is he going to message again? I feel like he will, sweetie. I feel like he will. Give him enough time, he will. But he's going to definitely leave you some time also, my sweet love, to see if you are going to be writing on back. And that's what I would say. To just kind of leave it as it is and not respond to him is letting your emotions linger on, my beautiful Simran. And I don't really like the whole, I don't like the lingering. I know that you've already told him, hello Maria, I know that you've already told him, sweetie, that you no longer want to be with him. But I still just kind of feel as though it's a bit... He doesn't want to let go of you. He just doesn't, sweetie. So maybe the best thing, instead of just ignoring him, would be to send him a message just clearly stating that, you know what, you have not changed your mind. He has hurt you and he has betrayed you beyond words and beyond anything that you could actually pardon. And you just really wish him the best. And you would really like for him to not write back to you. And from this moment on, you will be no longer responding. Something of the such, right? I know. But you know what? Could you delete it without opening it and just send him another message? Could you do that? I just kind of feel like a little thing, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're talking about, but I don't feel the same way anymore. You have hurt me beyond words and I cannot return to that place. But say, you know what? I wish you the best. But for me, I'm not going to be responding anymore, so please do not write to me. And at that point on, you can block him, most likely on Instagram too, can't you? So if you really don't want to hear from him and you're clearly telling him, I am blocking you, I am, canceling all of this, don't write back, you will not be able to reach me, then you're not going to be worried anymore. Just block all different kind of ways, right? Okay, then do that, Simran. Do that. Because you don't need to know what he wrote, right? You don't really care what he wrote because it's not going to change anything. He's either going to make you feel bad. He's either going to make you cry. He's going to make something, right? And they just said, that's it. You moved. That's it. How's he going to react if you say you moved on from him? He's not going to believe you. He's still not going to believe you. It's going to be painful as heck. 10 of Swords. a lot of pain, a lot of frustration, a lot of sad, a lot of anxiety, no doubt about it. Will he have to deal with it at some point? Yes. Is he truly going to believe you, though? Not quite. It's going to take him a good 5 to 6 months, beautiful, before he actually believes you. He might actually even have to see you with somebody else for him to actually believe that you've moved on and you just don't want anything coming from him. Some people are pig-headed, sweetie. It takes them a long time. They're stubborn. And I know, because I'm a stubborn one. I really am. So let it move on by. Just let him know. Let him know this is no longer good for me. Please do not write to me. I am not going to read what you're going to be sending. So don't send anything. And I'm going to be blocking you from, all my services, wherever it is that you can reach me. And that's it. Have yourself a nice life. I'm going to move on forward. And that's it. You need to close the chapter because he is going to continuously try to reach on out towards you. And if you write back to him into any kind of a way other than I am blocking you, I'm no longer going to be responding. If you read his message and you respond back to his message, he's going to see that as a sign of hope. He's going to see it as a sign of, but there's still a chance. She's still listening, she's still reading, and she's responding to what I said. But if you simply respond, this is no longer working for me, I'm not reading your messages, have not read the last one, I just need you to know that please stop, sending me messages. He'll finally get the point. He does need to get over you. He is a little bit of a psycho. He is. Okay, well, I'm going to put it this way. He's a psycho in love, but he's not a dangerous psycho. He's just he's an obsessed psycho, but he's not dangerous. I'll put it that way. So it's what you've got to do. I mean, honestly, it would be better. I don't believe that he's going to believe that you're with somebody else, that you're seeing somebody else. And if you say that you're over him, I still don't believe that he's going to believe you. He's still going to feel like there is something else. So I say give him no justification, no reason. Just, hi, I wish you the very best. I'm going to be blocking you on all my socials. Please do not contact me any further. Have a nice day. And that's it. Just kind of don't leave him any emotions saying, I'm seeing somebody new or I'm over you, or that just leaves room for emotions. It just leaves room for more conversations. And you don't want that. Yeah, he's obsessed, but you can have dangerous obsessed. You can definitely have dangerous obsessed, but I do not believe that he is dangerous obsessed. I just believe that he is obsessed, which is not good, but better than dangerous obsessed, right? Let me go and see over here, my love. Susan is next, followed out by Julie, by the way. I like that. Yes, good morning to you. You're already back, right? Did you have a nice sleep, Maria? Let me give you some messages, Simran. Here we go. Let's go to this one. And voila. Okay. Okay, so this makes complete sense. I'm scared that you won't forgive me. I'm scared that you will not accept me. I struggle to break free from my toxic patterns, which is exactly what it is. Oh, you definitely can, sweetie. Our connection feels so spiritual and so very divine. I am angry with myself for letting you down. I want to be able to make a peaceful offer towards you. Sounds like him now, doesn't it? Give yourself all the love that you want from me. I'm waking up to what our connection truly is. And please don't be angry. Deep into my soul, I know that I only want you. I know. Crazy, right? Into the whole deck, and it's a big bugger of a deck. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to stay over here, sweetie. One step at a time. One step, sweetie. It's what you've got to do. And, I understand him. You're sweet as heck. You're lovable. You are willing You were willing to give everything to him. You were willing to move on forward, to get married. You were willing for everything, sweetie, and he ruined it. It is all onto his own back, sweetie. I'm going to say, it's always up to you if ever you do want to go on back, but I'm going to say I definitely do admire you for standing your ground, my sweet love. Sending you a whole bunch of love, sweetie. Have yourself a lovely evening. And my advice to you, I know you'll be curious to what he wrote, but my advice is if you do not want him into your life anymore, then do not read what he sent. Simply send out what you want to say. Otherwise, you will be emotionally disturbed, sweetie. I know he did. I know he did. And he needs to recognize that. And I know he does. But he can't make it better. Well, let's go and see our beautiful Susan. Susan, my love. Susan, and we're going to go and see our beautiful Julie. We're going to go and figure out what kind of switch happened over here. All right, so here we go with Susan, and then we're going to go and see what's happening with Julie. I'm going to go and read what happened. Julie is going to be at, not Julie, Susan is at 2:06, followed out by Julie. Okay. Okay, so here we go for Susan. Okay, so what is Mike thinking and feeling about you? And on Sunday, did somebody at Andrew's house that the boss had there, did somebody, okay. Okay, let me go and see. Okay. Okay, so let's go and see how he's feeling about you, and then I'm going to go see if anything has happened in particular. If he has cheated onto you into any kind of a way, okay? If anything is happening of the such, my beautiful Susan. For the moment, it's complicated. Your relationship is complicated. It is truffled with love, with anxiety, with fear, with sacrifice, and a want and a look towards a future. I feel as though you often just kind of want to walk away, my beautiful Susan, and I can see it. You're often wanting to walk away. But you keep on holding on to him because you keep thinking the very best. You keep thinking that at some point he'll become better, right? That he'll become that king that we need over here. And I know that he's capable of doing it. I know that he is. But I don't necessarily feel like he will be. And that being said, I do have to say, he's not up to anything fishy, not anything that he would not normally do. I have never seen him, my beautiful. I know he pays for a lot of things. I know that he goes out and he's got a lot of girlfriends. Women friends is what I should be saying. He has a lot of women friends, but he doesn't actually go on out and, have any type of relations with them or anything as such. And I don't feel as though he receives any favors into the return. So I'm actually going to have to say over here that the fact that he has gone out a lot, that he is onto the road a lot, is actually really good for him because it allows him to think about some things, to breathe a little bit, to figure out some things. And he needs that time to figure out things so he can figure out the right path between you guys, because there's changes and modifications that must be happening because he's always onto the road right now. He's always gone onto the road. And you're always wondering if he's gone out doing something else. And I completely get you. He could be gone out doing something else. I don't see him doing it. And thank God that he is not. But the fact that you think about it and that you wonder about it means that you are triggered, means that you have doubts, means that you have trust issues with him. And all of that is stemming from the fact that he's not giving you anything that you actually need and want and desire at this moment. So the love is there, but the complications are there. I'm going to say he's not doing anything. He's not. I have never seen him cheat on you, and I still don't see him cheating on you. I still see that he wants to try to work things out as best as he possibly can. I know that he can do better at what he's doing, but I know that he's trying to do his best. And I know that he's not doing any foul play into the meanwhile. Okay, let me go and do that. So you say, wait. And will you find a job soon? And when are you going to find a job or get one, right? Will you go to see Andrew soon? Okay. Will he send for you, or is he telling you a story? Well, let's go see. I do believe it is true what he is saying towards you, sweetie. I really do. He does only truly think about you and only does want to be with you. He is not lying to you, sweetie. He's not interested in anybody else onto a love way, onto a physical kind of a way. And I'm not saying that he doesn't find attractive his other friends. I'm not saying that. But between finding somebody attractive and cheating onto your person, there's a difference. He doesn't do anything of such. His possibilities coming towards you, I'm going to say work-wise, it's complicated, but it's complicated because of baby, sweetie. If baby, if you had a place or somebody who would be taking care of baby, it would be a different situation. It would be easier for you to actually go on out and get a job. For the moment, my love, the luck that I can see that will be coming your way would be more luck of a union, more luck between you and Andrew, my sweet love. Trying to connect a little bit more, trying to understand each other, trying to get life back, but on track. You guys have a lot of work to do towards that, and I feel like you can do it really, 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 really quite well. But you do need a little bit of time. Now, he has not been, out all that long, so we need to leave him that time to I'm going to say reorganize, put more money aside, change some things, modify some things, and let's see where this is going to go. I'm going to say a new job is not going to be coming until next year, beginning of next year, maybe I'm going to say January or February. Until then, I don't necessarily feel like he's going to be coming, sending anything. Like, I don't feel he's coming to pick you up and bring you to his place. Will he come and see you? Yes. Will he try to send you some money too? I do believe. Will it be just? Will it be enough? Will it be okay? Probably not. But he will try to do the very best that he can for you, sweetie. So my beautiful Susan, I'm gonna say try to find some peacing, knowing that he does love you, that he is not cheating onto you, and that he does want to make things work. And within that, you guys can build. You can build this relationship. You already have a beautiful baby together. You already have certain pillars that are there. You just need to make them stronger. And trust is going to be the number one for you guys. So does he love you? Yes. Is he cheating on you at this moment? No. Jobs, it's going to take a little bit longer for it to happen because of angels, sweetie, but it will come your way, my love. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful bright eyes. How are you doing, bright eyes? How did it go? Okay, well, I'm going to go see it tomorrow. Was it not today? Okay. All right, hold on. So, my beautiful bright eyes, give me a few moments. I'm going to go and see our beautiful Julie over here, and you're going to be on up next, okay? The message. Where's the message? Let me go and see. Maybe it's into my email. Oh, I think you sent it to my email, perhaps. Let me go see. Hold on. Okay, I got you. So, just 1 second, my beautiful bright eyes, my love. So... Okay. All right, I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, let's go and see. Perfect. So let's go and see my beautiful Julie. I've got you, sweetie. I see that. I see that, bright eyes. I will check that out in just a moment. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we are with Julie at this moment. I'm going to go and see Bright Eyes after, and we're going to go and see Maria. Okay, my sweet love. So, here we go. Something has happened. Something has happened. And I kind of feel as though we need to work into the background with this, Julie. Oh, I saw the message. I saw it. It is very, very interesting. You know what I feel the most interesting about it, my beautiful Julie, is the following. Yeah. What I feel the most interesting about over here, Julie, is that he would state that you go into the live stream, right? What I feel the most interesting is that he asks you, he tells you when he's going to be, I know, right? Yeah, he did ask you to take a pause. He definitely did. I feel as though there was somebody else into the play, though, and I'm going to explain why. Now, he sent you a message saying that there are other people into the stream, that you need to leave them some place. You need to leave them some place to talk, right? Now, he's the one who told you when the stream is so that you can go into it. He's the one who tells you when he's not going to be doing a stream because he's going to be doing another one later on. So he's been inviting you into these streams, wanting you to go into it, being happy when you go into it, responding. When you sent him the soup, he wrote to you right away, told you everything was good, everything was perfect, all the way up until now. I know. And there was literally no problem at all over here, okay, about the soup. He was so happy. He was glad. He texts back to you. If he had any problems whatsoever, he would have told you about the soup already. What is actually happening over here is that if you've got competition, and you've got competition coming from the person that we thought you'd be getting competition, this is a person who is creating some problems. So I'm going to have to say over here, this person seems to be saying altering kind of things about you. And this is where the main problem is. Now, the fact that this person would say, oh, but I think that this person, just really wants to be with you. And I'm talking about number 3 onto the list. Number 3 is here. Number 3 is into the way. And this is where the third person is coming on in. He's been spending a lot of time with number 3. And number 3 knows that you don't necessarily come on in all that time and feel as though you've been there more. He has said to number 3, because he has spent some time with number 3, that you have sent soup and everything of the such. And this is where all the problems actually came on through. I know, sweetie. So, I'm going to say number 3 is trying to break you guys up as best as she possibly can. Now, there's 2 different ways to go upon this, sweetie. Number 3 doesn't want you around. Number 3 doesn't even want to see you into any lives, any streams, any of anything. So what I will say is the following. I feel as though the live streaming and everything, he did tell number 3 about the soup. So what I will say is this. I need you to, we do need to write back to it. We do need to let him know that you feel as though this is a great misunderstanding. You don't feel and you don't see where you have gone beyond anything that is of a friendship. These are things that you would do for any of your friends. But you know what? You will follow his desires, and that's it. So, sorry that he feels into that kind of way, and just, wishing him a nice day, and speak to him later upon. No, they are not. No, they are not dating. They are definitely not dating, my sweet love, and I will take out some cards upon that at this moment to go and validate as the energy is at this moment. But it is a no. And number 3, and there is no dating happening over here. There is no dating, as she wants to be able to date. She wants him to move on forward towards her. So she is slowly trying to take away, anyways, the people as much as she possibly can. Now, the other 2 people are not people that he actually sees into the real life, into the real day. Now, number 3, he actually does see. The other 2, he does not. The other problem is that with you, and this is why she's picking on you in particular, is that he hasn't seen you in a while, but he does. He does talk to you every once in a while and everything as such. She wants your energy to be gone because she knows that you're a competition. Now, like I said, there's 2 different ways of doing this. We could just, stay onto the side and we could just let her have him. We could do that. We could, onto our own sides, do what we do best, and we could work onto his spells and try to put her back into her own place. And we could also I feel like it's important to send a message on out saying you're a little bit shocked by all this. You feel like it's a tad much. You don't know really what's going on. You sent those things out of the kindness of your heart, and that's it. So, sorry if he thought, if he feels that you have done something that you have not, and that's it. No. Okay. So what I'm going to do tonight, sweetie, let me go and see your other questions. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do one tonight. I'm going to do a spell tonight, and I'm going to do another one on, I'm going to do another one onto the full moon. I'm going to do one 5 nights straight. So for 5 nights onto number 3, and I'm going to start tonight. So tonight we are Tuesday. I'm going to go from Tuesday all the way until Sunday. Okay? Now, what's going to be important for us to do into the meanwhile is to work and to see what kind of energy we're getting from this. But I feel like it's still important to send out a message just to say you're really sorry that he feels into this kind of way. You're just trying to be as friendly as possible, but I'm trying to find the best way that you could say something towards him. No, I know. Okay. Leave me a couple moments, my beautiful. I'm going to finish up the live, sweetie. And when I'm done with the live, so give me about 30 minutes or so, I'm going to send you a message about what you should perhaps reply on back to Mike and what our plan of action is going to be towards us. Okay? Yeah, just say that you're sorry, yes. Just say, yeah, but I feel like we need to say it into a way, my beautiful Julie, that that he's misunderstood the whole thing. Like, we're backing off, but we're not backing off because he's just saying, you know what, you completely understand, but no. Julie, give me 30 minutes. Wait until the end of the live. Don't send him a message out right away. You're going to back off until he responds. Okay. So you're not going to write back to the message. You're going to wait until he responds back to you. Let me think about this, Julie, because I feel like we need to send a message out. Okay, perfect. So Julie, after the live, I'm going to send you our plan of action and you tell me if that's good. And I just need a few minutes to pull a couple cards out and to see what Spirit has to say in regards to the message, different type of messages. That's what I want to look at, okay? So I'm going to go and see the other questions that you had posted into PayPal. But after the live, I'm going to send you some messages, no doubt about it. And we're going to figure this out together. We're going to beat this. So how to respond, we're going to be looking at that. And let me go and see what else you sent over here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so is Mike still wanting the romantic relationships with you? I have no doubt about it, but I just kind of feel as though you're being sabotaged at this moment. You're being sabotaged into a way that this person is just creating all different kind of crap and trying to make it seem as though you're like a stalker and that you're somebody who's always a little bit there. And it's the soup. It's the soup that scared the crap out of this lady. It's not the fact that you're into the stream. Oh no, it's the soup that scared her. She feels as though you're entering into this territory and she has not done anything of the such and does not believe that you should be winning over her. All right, so I'm getting over here, Queen of Cups, and it's a pity. It's a real. Because the point that she's actually doing this, my beautiful Julie, she's coming on through trying to state that you are trying to kind of manipulate to try to get into his life a little bit more, that you're trying to show on up into streams like you're interested into what he's doing when you're really not all that interested, but it's all fake. Yes, you do want to be with him, but yes, you are interested into what he's doing. Yes, you do generally care for him. You do want the very best. So she's being nasty. It's the best word that I can say into the live for her at this moment. So I'm going to say over here, personal setbacks are popping on through. I'm seeing that you are shown as being the most compassionate, most caring, most emotionally stable and loving in the flow, beautiful individual. But I'm seeing that the personal celebrations at this moment are a little bit on pause. We're into a moment where there's a transition, where it's going to be important to make the moves that we've got to move, and we've got to make them right away so we can put them stable, so we can make things happen. So this is what we're going to be doing. Okay, so Julie, after the live, I'm going to write to you. Give me a few moments after the live and I will be with you. So in about 30 minutes, okay, sweetie? Yes. You have to respond tonight. No, don't go on to the live and don't make any moves until he reaches out and makes a move. Yes. Yes. No, he does still love you and he still does want to be with you. But the main problem over here is that this little lovely lady number 3 over here is trying to make it seem as though you are manipulating him into every single thing that you are doing because you love him and you want to be with him, which is not, you do love him and you do want to be with him, but you're not manipulating him into any kind of a way. Not every single thing that you do and that you say or that you post or anything of the such is meant into a manipulation kind of a way. You are not manipulative, and this is what she's trying to show on out, that you're willing to do absolutely anything. And the way that she's putting it is that you are actually going on in, trying to take as much place as possible, that you could be ruining, that you could be creating some problems into his streaming for his business, for people coming on in, for his own exposure. And that's where she's trying to get you really, really hard, sweetie, is that she is trying to make it sound as though you are a problem for his thriving business, for his own personal goals. And that's where the problem is, because he loves you. He does. And he does still believe that you're the one for him. But you know how it is sometimes. You can love somebody with all your heart and you can believe into them in all your heart. But if somebody keeps telling you, oh, but they're doing this and they're doing that and they're nasty and they're manipulative. Well, if you don't know any better, what do? You kind of follow around, or you think, you kind of connect the dots, and sometimes it makes no sense, but those dots with somebody who's nasty and toxic, they connect each other. And when they connect each other, at some point, it creates a tower moment. And this is what happened. So let's take care of her. Oh, she is. She is. So I've got you, Julie. In 30 minutes, me and you email. We've got this. Let's make a plan. See you in a few moments, sweetie. Are you back at home now, Julie? Or are you still at the gym, love? So I'm going to go on, see over here. Hold on. I'm going to go on, see our beautiful bright eyes and Maria. And then I'm going to go on, see Juanson. Bright eyes, my love. Here we go. I've got you, Julie. I always do. I always will. I'll be with you in a few moments, okay? Perfect. Relax your beautiful soul as much as you can. Light yourself a candle just to switch up your vibes, okay? Switch up your vibes. Try to relax. I know it's not easy. Try to make yourself as comfortable and as zen as you possibly can into all this chaos. And I'll be with you soon. I've got you. It's coming on in soon, Julie. Okay, hug sent out to you, Julie. We're going to work onto this. And here we go. Bright eyes, my love. How's the interview going to go with affinity management tomorrow? Now, this is somebody else. This has nothing to do with Delisa. And today you say you stuttered a lot. It was a little bit iffy. Okay, Julie, we're going to do this together. We're in this together. We've got this. So bright eyes, today was so-ish, right? From what I can see. Lilith and Juanson, we're going to be ending up the lives in 10 minutes, okay? So in 10 minutes, we're going to be ending up the lives, sweeties. All right, bright eyes. All right, I've got you, my love. What is happening tomorrow? It's almost like we're praying and we're wanting something good to come on in. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, my love. Page of Pentacles also. All right, now, what I need you to do is, whatever made you stutter, I need you to find something else, okay? When you're stuttering, when you're stressed, when something pops upon, you need to find yourself a little bit of something. That's what you got to do. You got to find yourself a trick, okay, bright eyes? Maybe. Sometimes politicians, they play with their fingers behind their back. They do a lot of stuff, right? You couldn't read some of their faces, and that was just kind of scary as heck. I get you, sweetie. But that comes with self-confidence. I need you to go on in. Thank you, Juanson, and thank you, Lilith. I need you to go on in, my beautiful bright eyes, as being the strongest and the best and the most powerful there is. I need you to go into that interview knowing that there is nobody other. There is nobody else that is better than you to seek that position, to get what you want, and to really just thrive, sweetie. They need to know and they need to believe that you are the one for the position. You are the one who is strong. You're the one who's got the best skill, and this is it. And if you do that, you're going to be good for gold. You need to find yourself a little tactic, though. Maybe, I don't know what it is that could be good. Something that's a little bit subliminal that nobody could actually see. When we go in school, we say, imagine the crowd being naked, right? But I don't think that's a good idea for a job interview. You use your hands a lot when you talk or when you're nervous, right? Okay, I got you. Okay, so that's okay. I use my hands a lot when I talk also, and when I'm nervous, I use them even more. Okay, depending if you're sitting on down for the interview, you could always try to put your hands onto your laps, not laps because you don't have many laps, right? Onto your lap. If you're standing on up, then it's a different position. But if you're sitting on down, you could actually, kind of twiddle your hands underneath the desk a little bit or something of this such. That could help a little bit with the nervousness altogether. Focus. When you go on in, focus on one single thing. Don't focus on everybody. Pick the one person, if there are many, who seems to be more calm, who seems to be more attracting to you, more comfortable. That's going to be your person. If there's only one, then I guess you have to deal with that one person. But my sweet love, tomorrow, I need you to be as confident as you can. It's going to help you out a lot. I don't though. I don't. And I don't necessarily see you getting the position tomorrow. So I don't want to say yes. I know that it's not going to be bad. I know it's not going to be bad, but I don't necessarily see the offering coming on through. So I still see you kind of looking, still see you kind of searching. So I hope that the energy will be different. I hope that when you go on in there, everything is going to be perfect and great. And I hope for you that the other people are not going to do all that good, so you end up getting the job. But I'm going to say it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, but I don't necessarily feel as though they're going to be selecting you, sweetie. I know. But you need to go in there being strong, sweetie. They need to know that you are assured that you are strong and that you are the lady for the situation, that you can fix all their problems, that you can find all their solutions, right? And it's a first Zoom interview. Perfect. Sit your little bonbon down, sweetie, and put your beautiful little hands. You can find yourself a squishy toy or something that you can squish on up, whatever's good. Use something so that you can hold it on there. And put yourself, since it's a Zoom interview, put yourself a little bit of a piece of paper. You can put it onto the wall so it looks like you're looking at the screen and not looking at a piece of paper. If you put it on the desk, put yourself some keywords. What kind of questions are they going to ask? What kind of feed are they looking for? I'm sorry. Prepare for it as best as you can. Put yourself some notes, love. Okay, it's going to help you. And make sure that wherever these notes are, you're facing the camera so you're not looking all over the place. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm choking on my cold, I guess. Hold on. I'll take another drink. I'm so sorry. So, my beautiful bright eyes, you've got this, okay, sweetie? I need you to be strong. I need you to be assertive. I need you to know what you want. I need you to show them that nobody else is going to do this job better than you. Don't they always ask, why should I give you this job instead of somebody else? Find out why, okay? It's what you've got to do. Bright eyes, you've got this. What time is your interview tomorrow so I can think about you? What time is it at, my love? And what time do you have with me? What's your time difference? Because if you say 9 and your 9 is my 7, if I think about you at your 9, yeah, let me know what time it's at. And let me know what your time difference is with me so I can think about you and I can try to send you as much vibes as I possibly can, okay? Maria, followed out by Juanson. Maria, here we go. Bright eyes, to let you know, for me at this moment, it's 10:40, so it's 10:40 p.m. What time do you have? Just let me know. And let me know what time your interview is at so I can think about you and I can try to send you all the most beautiful, positive vibes, sweetie. It's at 3 p.m. and you're in. Okay, well, there you go. Perfect. I've got you, sweetie. All right. So I've got you, bright eyes. You go ahead with it. And you know that I'm going to be thinking about you. I'm going to be sending you as much beautiful, positive vibes as possible. If you feel up to it, come and see me tomorrow. Let me know how that went, okay? I've got it. Yeah, you've got the same time as I do, sweetie. So it's at your 3 p.m. It's perfect. I've got you, my love. Okay, so here we go. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. So my beautiful bright eyes, I've got you, sweetie. I am with you tomorrow during this interview, okay? It's okay, my beautiful Carrie. Okay. So, here we go. My beautiful, to begin with, Maria, I'm going to go into the email. Let me just go over here. And voila. Let me do this. Oh, this full moon and everything around it is a little bit crazy with the energy. Okay, so I got your email over here. I want to start about the ringing. You did speak about it earlier. You came on in, and I didn't have time to talk about it. Okay, so it has to do the actual ringing of the ears. It has a lot to do with a warning in this case. It has to do with an advice from spirit. So it's a sign that your psychic abilities are a little bit awakening, but it's also a sign that you have spiritual growth, that things are moving ahead, that things are changing. Now, I do need you to be a little bit careful when we are speaking about your left ear ringing. You do have to be careful. Sometimes it is a sign of spirit trying to give you some type of a warning. Now, maybe a warning of something that you've got to change, something that you've got to modify. It could be that. So I'm going to say just kind of be a little bit careful for that. But other than that, nothing much more, my sweetie. You are good. So it's a little bit of a warning to be careful. Be careful about your surroundings. Be careful with listening to your intuition. Be careful with getting the messages that you should be getting from the spirit realm. Other than that, you're pretty good, my sweetie. So do pay attention to the signs that are giving towards you and that are coming towards you is basically what I'm going to say. And let me go and see into your reading. Okay, hold on. Oh, that is good. Let me go over here and voila. So, yes. No. Have yourself a lovely evening, my beautiful bright eyes. No, don't worry, sweetie. Do not worry, Maria. Stop worrying. You worry about way too many things, sweetie. Do not worry. Everything is okay, okay? Everything. Don't worry about it, sweetie. Now, let me go and see what is happening for you over here. Just give me one moment. Okay, perfect. So, sweet love, what is happening? What are Roberto's intentions with you at this moment? Just one second. Okay, what are Roberto's intentions with you at this very moment? At this moment, he's feeling a little bit frustrated by the situation. He's feeling a little bit caught up by the situation at the same time. He's feeling frustrated that it seems like there's always delays, there's always problems, there's always something that's a little bit along the way. He feels as though with our Ten of Pentacles that you guys are meant to be together and that you guys will be happy together. But his intentions for the moment, he's feeling trapped. He's feeling like he must release himself. He's feeling frustrated by the universe a little bit and the way that everything is moving on forward. Because he's wanting things to be happening. He's wanting his destiny to happen towards him. He's wanting to have the beautiful Ten of Pentacles that is over here. He wants to have the Ten of Cups. So his main intentions with you are to have a beautiful, loving, I'm going to say stable relationship with you. But it's just a little bit complicated at this moment because every single time something happens, it's like you guys are always a little bit paying the price for it, right? Nothing happens between you guys altogether. It's just like stagnant energy that keeps on pushing itself off and off and off and off and off. And it's really, really difficult to actually make everything just kind of go together. So what I will say for you is this. His main intentions are to be with you. And he does want to continue to be with you. But He's upset. He's upset at the universe because it's like every single time that you guys have an occasion to speak to each other, to be a little bit closer one to another, to try to open up a little bit more, there's always somebody who comes into the way. There's always something that is happening. And that's where all the main problems are actually popping in from. So I'm going to say he's upset, but the fact that he's upset doesn't really change anything. What he needs to do is to switch his mode. He needs to go from, I'm upset at the universe, but he's upset at the universe because he's not making any movements. Therefore, universe is making everything a little bit stagnant. He needs to know that when he starts making movements towards you, the universe will no longer be upset with him and will actually start making things happen between you guys. Actually, it's not the universe is upset with him. The universe is going to give to him what he deserves and what the universe believes that he needs at this very moment. But the universe is not going to give it to him and is not going to give it to you if you guys are not ready for it. The universe will provide when the right moment is there. And this is what is happening. We are waiting, but there's always like some other delay. It's like there's another growth. There's another challenge. There's something else that we've got to learn. So his intentions are to be with you. I am getting over here that we're tired of just kind of waiting all the time, but we're definitely putting the time into it because we want to have prosperity. We want to have the opportunities and we want to have so much happiness. I feel as though we know that we are going to be victorious and that we are going to be finding the solutions that are necessary to transform this relationship and really just make it happen. So my sweet love, I'm going to say, even though the universe might be throwing all different kind of bowling balls along your way, or bowling pins, bowls, I don't know, balls, not bowls, balls and pins. Yes, I don't bowl all that much now. You're still going to make it on through. You're still going to be okay because the persistence is there, my sweet love. Let me give you a couple messages from this little deck. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, for posting, sweet love. I believe that Carrie is sending something else. So I will be with Carrie, and then we're going to end the live after Juanson. I don't know, Stephen. I think it is, but I don't know, sweetie. Let me love you. I've never been loved the way that you love me. No, there is nothing to worry about. You are good, sweetie. There's nobody around. You are the reason for my happiness. And kiss me, and please do tell me that you love me also. Oh, that is very sweet, Stephen. Very much appreciated, sweetie. Very much. I can think of a few people at this moment. You're a sweetie pie. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your devotion and your beautiful faith, Stephen. And I'm getting over here, marry me, love. Marry me. Yes. Let me go see for Carrie, and then we're going to go and see Juanson. Oh, Juanson, I was going to bring my book on down tonight. You know, the French one, the Oracle one, the Book of Answers. But, yeah, Matthias took the book for me. I don't know. He had questions. He had questions for it. All right, so let me go and see what Carrie's saying over here. Oh no, not a spilled bottle of oil, Carrie. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Besides the actual mess, the cost that goes along with it, and everything. Oh, geesh. Oh, you can, Maria. You know I always do for you, my love. Have no fear, have no doubt. It shall be done for you, my love. I know, I kid you not. He came downstairs right before I was coming to the live, and he's like, Mom, Mom. And I'm like, what? And he's like, where's the book? I mean, what book? And he's like, the book of answers. And I'm like, the book of answers? I'm like, it's on the table. It's like, I'm looking all over the place. I didn't find it. I'm like, I don't know. It's over there. And he's like, okay. And then I gave it to him. I'm like, you can bring it into your secret room if you want. And so he went upstairs with the book, and he's going to ask it a bunch of questions. I don't know what. He's so cute. So he stole my book of answers, my French book of answers. Yeah, I did tell him that he could keep it into the secret room if he wanted to. So Matthias is he's going to be he's going to be the future. Yes. When I'm really old, yeah, you guys are going to be getting readings from Matthias, and he's really good. He knows so much. He's amazing. Okay, so let me just go over here like that, and let's go and see into PayPal. Matthias is very spiritual, and he's very connected to the above. Annelle is too. She did actually speak to me about seeing like spirits and stuff when she was younger. Raphael, not whatsoever. Hello, my beautiful Patricia. You're having your hair done. It's like a hair done kind of thing. Yes. Stephen got his hair done. You got your hair done. I've been wanting to take an appointment to get my hair done. Just haven't yet. It'll be coming. It'll be coming. Yeah, I'll be with you shortly, my love. Well, actually, I'll be with you at this moment because this is where I'm at this moment. I will be with you. So here we go for Patricia. You need a timestamp, little communication with 8. Well, that's good. You told him, okay. And a song popped up. Oh, I wish that you were here. You know, he likes it when you send those messages on out. Sweet dreams, my love. Yeah, your kids are going to be getting readings over here from Matthias. Here we go. And he's going to be like, my mom is a psychic. My grandma is a psychic. My great-grandma's a psychic. And that's it. Juanson got a haircut too. That's true. You told me into your email. It's got to be this full moon thing. We're all going for haircuts is what I've got to say. And dyeing our hair. Okay, so Patricia is going to be at 250. Let's say 252. 252 for Patricia. All right, so Patricia, I've been chit-chatting about everything over here. I don't know. I don't have anything from you at this moment, my beautiful Carrie, which is why I want to see Patricia, my sweetie, into the meanwhile. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to say over here that I feel as though, hold on, let me just kind of put the sound down. It's a little bit loud. First, I want to see a picture of your hair. I do. Whenever you're back, I definitely want to see it. And into the meanwhile, you know, he likes it when you send him songs. He just doesn't like to receive too many songs. But something that you actually don't know about him is when you actually send him songs, he actually keeps them. And he does like re-listen to them. You should, well, don't ask him right away. But once you guys are old and together a long time, you know, ask him if he ever kept your songs and put them a little bit into a list. He keeps your songs. He does. I feel like he almost has like a little bit of a playlist called the Patricia playlist, and it's got like all these songs that you actually sent him that he likes, but he's never going to tell you this. Well, he might tell you later on, but at this moment he won't. But anyways, I think it's cute. I think it's lovely. So still, don't send too many out, but the ones that you do send out, he does like them and he does keep them, and it reminds him of you. So I'm going to say it's sweet because every single song that you actually send out is always in relation to something that is happening into your life at this moment. And this is why he holds on to it. He knows the significance that is coming behind this song and why you sent this song, because this was happening into the world, right? Or into your world together with him. So my sweet love, no doubt about it. I just wanted to let you know, he keeps a little bit of a song list called the Patricia song list. Yes. I'm going to say altogether, I know that you do miss him. I know that he is thinking about you. I know that he does love you. I know that he is still looking for more stability, more structure altogether. He's looking to try to protect you as much as he possibly can. He is also trying to focus as much as he possibly can, but he's trying to be more logical. He's trying to be more practical. It's not easy to be logical, practical, and to focus on it's a lot of abilities all mixed on in together. Not an easy thing. So I'm going to say over here, he wants to become as dependable as he possibly can into your life. He knows that he can't quite do it at this moment, but he's definitely going to try to put his very best to try slowly, one step at a time, to become a little bit more dependable into your life. So you can actually count on him when you're sad, when you're happy, when you want to speak with him, when you want to see him, when you just want to chit chat or send a message on out, so that he's actually able to do the exact same thing to you. So is he wanting and is he desiring to modify this relationship so he is more available to you? Yes. And just that in itself, I'm going to say, I absolutely adore. I think it's sweet. And I like the Patricia song list. That was a nice discovery. Let me go and give you also some messages because, again, what's a reading without a message? Let's go to... Oh, why don't we go to the blunt cards? We haven't done that in a while. Okay, so I do regret some choices that I have made. My ego is loud, but I'm trying to listen to my soul as much as I possibly can. I have a lot of sexual thoughts towards you. You are always into my dreams. And I'm waiting for us both to be ready. And I know you'll say, but I am ready. But he's not quite, so he still needs a little bit more time, sweetie. Can you accept me the way that I am? He's a little bit slow, but he loves you. And he is trying to listen to himself, trying to listen to the guides. And he does not want to be pushed into anything. He wants to be able to do his things onto his own time. And he says, I'm going to be contacting you because I do need to speak to you. So contact will definitely be coming your way. I say definitely send him a message. Also send him a picture with your beautiful hairdo, love. Let's go see if we have Carrie's questions. And here is Carrie. So just one moment. I found you, my love. So here we go. Just 1 second. And we are the 26th. So okay, so went down 8. Ooh la la, that's a lot. Let's put a timestamp, please, for our beautiful Carrie. She lost it the other, I don't know, it got lost the other day. Let's put a timestamp at 2:57 for Carrie, please. So 2:57. So Sag has only for 3. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, that is very interesting that you would see such a thing. Okay, let me go and see. Does it have emojis at the end? It does. Yeah, you definitely went to the end because you said much love and it's got emojis. So I'm going to say you probably went all the way to the end. You're good, my beautiful. So, okay. All right. Is there any possible way, my beautiful Carrie, that he could be online, but can he be online watching your gifts and your information, your messages? And if he watches them, do you automatically see it, even though you do not see him online? Because I do feel as though he was online. But I'm going to say there's somewhat of a glitch, because usually if you're kind of wanting to be a little bit in invisible mode, people shouldn't necessarily see that you saw their messages, right? So there's definitely some type of a little bit a glitch, or I don't know, the system on whatever operating system you guys are using is a little bit off. It doesn't hide all that well. So I'm going to say that yes, he was online. Yes, he did receive. Yes, he did read. I kind of just feel as though he did want some things, but was not much into a mood for chit-chatting or talking or anything of the such. So this is why he kind of, I guess, received them into a little bit of a, I'll call it an incognito mode. Was it because that he was flirting or doing anything else? I'm going to say no. I just don't feel as though he was feeling very talkative. Didn't really want to talk, just really wanted to receive the goods. Does he still trust, believe into the candles and everything the such? I have no doubt about it, sweetie, and he believes that you can be really, really, really quite victorious. So not only does he believe in what you're doing and trusting you, he believes that you're damn good at it too, and that, you know what, you could probably do so much better than a lot of people that he already knows. So he does believe into you, and he does believe into your talents and everything that you can do. Sweetie, that is nasty, ain't it? Honestly, not okay. Not okay. Okay, so why was he acting like if he was single, right? Does he know how much it actually hurt you? Yes, he does. Did he do it anyways? Yes, he did. Why? I kind of feel like he wanted to have some jealousy. He wanted you to want him, to desire him, to love him. And he wanted you to know and feel, and he wanted to hear how happy you are that he is into your life and how grateful you are that he is into your life. I feel like he wanted to hear all these beautiful things, so he felt more special. So he felt like he was stronger and everything that goes along with it. So does he actually know that it hurt you? I will say yes. But I feel as though it's like he never truly wants you to know, my beautiful Carrie. And I know it's not fair, but it's like he never truly wants you to know or to take for granted that he loves you and that he cares for you and that he wants to be with you. It's like he likes to keep things in limbo so that you can a little bit doubt, so you can be a little bit onto your tippy toes, and so that you kind of acknowledge what he's wanting and asking from you. So I'm going to say it's a big part of manipulation, sweetie. He's not looking to replace you into any kind of a way. And he's not cheating onto you in any kind of a way neither. Are you still the only one that he wants? I'm going to say yes. But it's going to be important always, as usual, for you guys to find that beautiful way, that way to be together. But I'm going to say you guys still going to be married and engaged. If the finances are there, it's a definite yes. If the finances are not there, they could be a little bit more of how could I say, a complicated situation. I feel as though the finances are not there into the following year, then we're going to have to start looking at plan B or plan C. What do we do in plan B if we can't necessarily meet on up for something? Or do we continue? Or do we try to look for a different type of options? What do we do? So that's going to be something to start looking at. If you see that into the spring, it's not necessarily looking like it's going to be happening that you guys are going to be meeting each other. Are you going to be able to save? Yes. I will not mention what it is. Let me go and see. I'm definitely going to have to say I don't see much of a problem with selling cars. Honestly, there's not enough cars out there. Everybody is buying cars all over the place like crazy. Maybe not where you are, but where I'm at, like everywhere there's a list. You want to get a car, it takes like a year. it's complicated. So I'm going to say over here for you, sweetie, are you going to be okay? I do see that there is going to be some movement. There is going to be some changes. So it's a definite yes. Yes, I believe that you're going to be absolutely okay, sweetie. I don't see anything happening to your last question. Let me give you some messages too, but let me go to Watson. You are next, my love. Let me go over here. I'm sorry that he hurts you though, sweetie. I really am. I know that he doesn't, I know that he doesn't do it on purpose, but I know at the same time that he does do a little bit on purpose. It's not that he completely wants to hurt you, but he wants to like manipulate you into some things. And I don't like it when he does that. Oh, my beautiful Carrie. It's all good, sweet. I don't go to hair salons all that often, Carrie. My problem is that when I do my hair myself, it always goes really badly. My hair is a rebel. It's a rebel. During COVID time, I was doing it myself. If I stick into the blondes, often it will not necessarily, like it won't change. It'll be good for like a week or two, but then I have blonde hair, yellow kind of, like there's like shiniest kind of a yellow who always kind of sticks on out because I have natural red into my blonde hair, and that always sticks out, and so that creates a problem. So not much, honestly. I don't like going to salons all that much, Carrie. I don't. Even when no COVID, the last time I went to a hair salon was, when was it? I went with my mom. I think it was before I went on vacation, like a month or two before I went on vacation. So it was like during the winter time. It was like in February or March, I will say. And I have not gone since, and I have not colored my hair neither. I refuse to color my hair because I know it's going to turn a bad color. But I don't go often, honestly. So, yes, but it's not my thing. I feel as though it costs way too much money. And for me, it's a waste of time. I go for meshes and it takes like 3 hours. It's so long. Like, I don't have the patience. I have many other things I can do in 3 hours. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. You're going on, where are you going on Friday? A green on one side, but you're also going to stick with a hazel. Okay, so you're going back, Stephen. You're going back, love. Oh, look at that. I never meant to hurt you, my beautiful Carrie. It's not you. Sometimes it's just kind of me. And don't think because we don't always talk that I don't want to, because I truly do. It's all good, my beautiful Samantha. It's all good, sweetie. Thank you for letting me know, my love. Oh, I know, Carrie. Last time I went, I only went for like meshes, and it cost me like $200 and I think $50, and it was close to my mom's place, like in the country. It should have been cheaper than in town. It was crazy. She only put meshes into my hair. I kid you not. And I was there for like 3 hours for meshes. And that just discourages me. It does. I speak to you through songs, my love. So I get you, Carrie. I do. I've looked into tarot readings. That's not going to surprise you. And I'm being subliminal with the way that I feel towards you. Well, I have to say, I am excited to see your hair, Stephen. And is Samantha not going to get her hair done also? I think you said it was on Friday, right? I'm going to go and see Juanson at this moment, and then we're going to be ending the live for tonight. Let me do this. Let me just do this. All right, here we go. And voila. So, Watson, you went for a haircut too. Look at that. Getting ready for spooky season. Oh, I'm getting ready for spooky season too. I actually went outside. All my kids, every time I keep asking them, do you want to go and put Halloween decorations? They're like, no. Like, seriously. So this morning when they were all gone to school, I spent like an hour outside to start putting the decorations up. So I'm like halfway advanced. I got half of the decor up. I still have to take care of the inside of the house and the rest of the outside. But yeah, I'm getting ready for spooky season too, Juanson. I'm like the only person who's got Halloween decors out though. A couple people have some pumpkins around that I did see, but I'm the only one who's got like spooky ghosts around and stuff outside. But I assume it completely. Somebody's got to be the first one, right? I prefer to be the first one than the one who's following everybody. So yes, by the way, oh, sweetie, the last cover you did was absolutely amazing. I know I did not click the send button. I'll just delete it, sweetie, but it was fantastic. Absolutely amazing. I'm going to say the last 2 weeks when you have taken out covers, they have been, I don't know, it's like they're rejuvenated, they are strong, they are powerful. It just resonates through your soul. So I'm going to say good for you, Juanson. Honestly, congratulations, sweetie. They're absolutely fantastic in every sense and every way. Continue, sweetie. They're fantastic. Oh, there you go, Samantha. Samantha, not that it's an order, but I would love to see your hair too, sweetie. I know, Stephen. I know, my sweet love. I'm sending so many blessings to you and your mom, my sweetie. It is true, Juanson. They just, I don't know, they just kind of speak through your soul. They're strong. They're powerful. I love them. I do. Really. Okay, let me go back into your email. I was chit-chatting away. I got lost. Okay, so how is this week going, right? Yes. Let's go and see. Are you going to see her? Yes, you are going to be having some time off. Yes. Free days, no. I feel like you are going to be able to have a half of a day. Elizabeth's not going to be there all that much. I know that she does need to have a little bit of a break, but you will be seeing her. So she's still going to be there, just not as much as she usually is. I don't quite feel as though you're going to be able to sneak in a hello, but I do believe you're going to be able to sneak in some beautiful gazes. So maybe a beautiful smile is all that is necessary sometimes. Let's go back over here. So what else is happening over here? Let's do that, and let's go over here. Okay. So, 5 of Pentacles. I've got you. Followed on through by Page of Pentacles. Absolutely. The Ace of Wands. Okay. She is wanting you to know at this moment. I know. She is wanting you to know at this moment, my love, that Page of Pentacles, she's hoping that you are holding on to her. She's hoping that you're not letting go of her. She kind of feels as though, it's like Christmas is coming upon, seasons are changing, and she just feels like she wants, I know it's not cold where you are, but she feels like she wants more warmth. She feels like she needs more hugs. She feels like she needs more loving. So I feel as though she's thinking about you a little bit more, and she's desiring to have a little bit more of a stronger connection with you, sweetie. So I'm going to say she's lovey-dovey and she's all sweet towards you. Perfect, Samantha. Perfect, love. Thank you so very much. Stephen also, I want to see that green, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. I want to see both pictures. Of course, if you're willing to share. No, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But I love it. I like to stay updated. I like to see the pictures. I like the improvements, the changes. I like it all. So yes, thank you, Stephen and Samantha. King of Swords, this is you, Watson. Strong-minded, seeking the truth, being very rational altogether, looking for clarity, looking to be somewhat stronger. You're a beautiful leader into your life. It's just love. We need a little bit more, but you're looking for happiness. You're looking for a sign. I feel like if she gives you a sign, you'll just kind of jump on in like the fool, sweetie, but you need her to give you a sign. So we need to push her to give you some type of a sign now, don't we? I know. She's such a sweetie little pie. She's cute. Oh, let me give you an angel message. Angel message. All right, so here we go for you. Prioritize. Focus on your highest priorities. It's going to help you get organized and motivated. And courage, Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs, my love. Oh, let's go into the books, but into the English books, because the French one has been taken into my very secret room, into my house, my kids' secret room. It's like a magic 8-ball is what it is. I know. You are a fool who will do absolutely anything for her. You are willing to jump any mountain, to climb any mountain. You're willing for everything. It is, Stephen. I'm excited about it, sweetie. I like that you kept that picture, by the way, Watson. I do. I know that you thought for a moment not to necessarily keep it, but I like it. It suits you. It screams your name, sweetie. The Emperor, you are capable, and the answer is yes. Yes, like your picture. You show power. You show courage. You show strength. You show a lot of talent, too, but yes. Let's go to the big red book. And Lilith, I will be answering your question after the live also. I'm going to send you back an email, okay? I'm going to go and see how I can try to demystify something for you. Which I don't know what it is yet. I haven't read it. Maybe there's no demystifying to be done. No, okay, wait. All right, sweetie. I'll be with you in about 5 minutes, my beautiful Julie. Here we go. Hi, Andy. Nice to see you, sweetie. There will be obstacles to overcome. There will be obstacles to overcome, love. And let me give you some messages. And here we go. So, I feel as though things are moving slowly. Oh, I don't know they are, but yes. It's true. You and your mask, you look good together. You do, sweetie. It's more of an email question. All right. All right. I cry sometimes when I'm thinking about you, about our connection, because I miss you. I really miss the time that we used to spend together. I'm sorry if my distance has hurt you in any kind of a way. I will definitely, Julie. 5 minutes top, I'll be with you, my love. I miss you so very much, my dear Juanson. And I wish that you could see how much I truly do love you. Julie? It is my great pleasure. No thank you necessary, sweetie. On that note, my beautiful souls, I will say thank you for everybody for joining us tonight, this evening. I'm wishing everybody a lovely evening, sweet dreams. Rest your beautiful souls. Wake on up tomorrow being fresh and knowing that tomorrow is a brand new day to conquer and that we've got this. And let's chit chat about it when we come back. And I'm excited, Stephen, to see your hair, and my beautiful Samantha, and everybody else. So much love. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Blessings to everybody. Good night, sweet souls.